welcome to the Horrible Gamers Podcast, the show for gamers by gamers. Today I am joined by four fine gentlemen. They are Brink of Eternity.
What's it?
Captain Hook.
What's up?
They call me Iams.
Howdy.
And Turan and Z.
Hello, how are you?
And how you guys been? I mean, how's your week been in gaming? And how's it going? How you guys been? I mean, it's been a while. Episode 2, guys. You guys
it's been at
feel
least
ready?
A week.
Oh, feels like 7 days or something.
I've missed y'all. It's been a long time. I've missed y'all.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I really haven't gamed with none of you guys since last
true.
week. I mean,
nobody's been gaming.
Yeah, had no time for it. Been doing this.
I think we don't even game anymore. We've been too busy with this podcast stuff.
I think I've gamed with Sean Iams a couple of times this week, haven't I?
Yeah, playing Timefall.
Yeah.
I pretended to game with Iams and Turan today.
Yeah.
But we didn't
good times.
actually game. We just sat there in a party for like an hour and a half.
We thought pretty good about it. We kicked some good ass during those thoughts. But
If we were gaming, we would have been ass kicking.
oh, shit, yeah.
I actually got to play PS4 for the first time this week. So.
Wow, really? You like that?
Yeah, I went up to my friend's house. He had a PS4. We sat down and played Towerfall, I guess it was. It was free.
Powerfall?
Towerfall. Yeah, I guess it's free.
Just like Titanfall, but with power?
No, it's
Tower.
Tower.
Oh, you
Tower.
falling towers?
No, you're like an archer, and it's like an old pixelated game, and you go through these things, and we played for a couple hours and helping him beat it. But I mean, it was cool. It was a lot of fun.
It's couch co-op, isn't it?
Yeah. I heard it's a real fun couch co-op game. I've heard that from a lot of people that it's just fun.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I think he said it was free, so you might want to check it out.
It's like
Even
$15,
better.
I think.
Sounds good. I've been playing a lot of Tomb Raider this week. Actually, that's what all I played was Tomb Raider. I really want to get into that multiplayer. I hear good things about it. Some people like it, some people hate it, you know. I think everybody's been playing Titanfall a lot lately. I kind of played some of it this week, but not too much.
Well, the problem with Tomb Raider was it was fun. It's a lot of fun, the multiplayer. But on the 360, when I played it, when it came out in March of last year, it was really buggy.
Was it?
Yeah, it was super buggy. That was the issue. But I still played and got to, I think, level 52 or 53. I mean, I put some hours into it. But it's fun. It's a fun weapon. Yeah.
It plays really well on the Xbox One. The problem is nobody's playing it.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Then again,
That
I'm trying it
really
like
sucks.
3 in the morning when nobody's online, so
I just don't think people want to play with you. I think
that could also
that
be
might
true.
be the thing.
Like, oh, hell no. Hell no.
Or is everybody too busy playing Titanfall? That game seems like it's taking up everybody's time. I mean,
Not my time.
it's crazy.
Like I said last week, there's not nothing else really out right now that I want to play. Good to get on Titanfall and play a couple of games.
Yeah.
So you guys want to play some Titanfall?
Yeah, you want to can we pause this real quick?
Fuck this, man.
Come back all hyped up.
Some Titanfall?
Yeah.
No, like I said, for the community, we've been working really hard updating everything from the website to what people can listen to us on. And I believe that now we're on iTunes, Stitcher, Windows phones, YouTube. We're on the website. So basically we're on a lot of things, and we're continuing to try to expand our catalog for people to listen to us on. You guys plan on getting us on anything else? I mean, Hook, Rob, you guys have any plans for expanding it even more?
We're looking at Twitch. We're just going to look at how we do that and how we want to achieve it, because that basically means we'll be going live. And whilst we're ready for live, it's just a matter of figuring out how it all works properly.
Yeah,
We've only
so
just sort of started understanding this.
The listeners, are you guys ready to see our ugly mugs as we record. Because I'm barely ready to lose these 4 dudes.
Yeah.
And, possibly Tragic, who couldn't be here this week, but he'll be here. Hopefully next week. But I barely can look at you guys, man.
It's going to change lives.
It is.
It really is.
It gets very deep sometimes, and you may need a bath bucket, but you'll be right.
Need a shovel.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if the community wants us to be on Twitch, we could try and figure out a way to do it, and we'll probably figure it out. We figured out this. We've got this far, guys, and we don't know shit about this. I mean, I'm surprised. I am surprised we're even here right now, recording episode 2. To be honest.
We started sounding like professionals before. We're having a conversation, and all this tech talk started coming out. We sounded like we knew what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. What the fuck?
And then we realized who we were.
Do you want to let the listeners know where Tragic is?
He is right now being tortured by an evil corporation. They're making him work. Poor Tragic. We keep him in our prayers. Yeah. Quick 10 seconds of silence. Actually, Tragic is at work, guys. He is working the corner for us right now. Making as much money as he can for the podcast so we can bring it to the listeners.
He's dedicated. Very dedicated.
We didn't actually, we didn't tell him that, but.
Give him a shout out when you guys see him on the community,
When you see him on the corner, give him a shout out. Be like, hey.
Speaking of the
tip him. Remember to tip him. That's the important thing.
Speaking of the community, if any listeners are out there, join our Facebook group. Just search Horrible Gamers with a Z. Just search us on Facebook. Join that community. You can send us questions. On the show we'll read them. Talk to us. We try to stay as involved with people as we can. So the more talk on there, questions, all that stuff. The more we can keep busy, the better. Yeah,
on the feedback, we've been getting a lot of good feedback from a lot of the listeners, and we appreciate that feedback, and we'll continue to try to improve the show. I mean, we can only do so much at a time, but, we'll take everything into consideration. A lot of people have been saying, that they like the show, they like the way it goes, the way it sounds. The truth is, people, we don't really have a script when we record this. We just go. I mean, fuck, we just talk. That's all that's all we're doing, to be honest. And we don't really follow much of a script.
I know that blows your mind, but it's true.
Wait.
It sounds like we're following the script, but we're not.
Wait, hold on, go back. Scroll back a little bit, because you just went off the script that we had.
Sorry about that.
You're on. You're perfect. Don't follow the
there you go.
You're on.
Oh, there we go. Damn. Fuck, it's part 2 right there. Shit. Anyways, so, yeah, I mean, go listen to us on whatever you want to listen to us to. I mean, we appreciate it. All right, guys, so what do you guys want to talk about?
Episode 2.
I would like to say something. The music you hear at the beginning, my good friend Bobby Hicks made that for us and put it up so we could put it up. He's working on some intro and outro music for us. I just wanted to give him a shout out real quick and thank him for doing that. Taking the time.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you.
When we say Bobby Hicks, can we just say it every time Bobby Hicks? Because it sounds like it should be said like that.
Bobby!
We're not doing the name justice if we just say it regular.
Me and him have been friends since middle school. Been through a lot together. He's he's doing a bunch of music, so hopefully we can get him out there, and maybe y'all can with some of his music he's written. So.
Hey, you know what? I seriously want to sing along with that. It's been in my head all day since I heard it earlier. So it's good. It's catchy. That's what matters. It's catchy.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We're going to have the I'm sing-along segment.
Yeah, I'm going to do sing-alongs. We're going to do a little sing-along segment. It's not going to be very good. It's going to be. I'll tell you where it's at so you can skip over it when you're listening. So, what have you guys been playing this week? Other than Titanfall? Mass Effect that we tried to play, which was awesome. We couldn't even get connected. I had to delete corrupted data and try to re-download all that stuff. And we couldn't get anybody into a game, but we tried. That's all that matters.
Jesus, where you at in Tomb Raider?
In Tomb Raider, I'm in that part when you're in that little shanty town. When you go into a little helicopter and you have to get some first aid or some shit.
Okay, you crash into the town.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that part. When you go into the mountains parachuting, you know.
Is this your first time playing it?
That part. No, it's actually my third time playing
okay.
it. Yeah, it's just the thing is, you know, I get on Tomb Raider, and all of a sudden I'm getting invites from everybody to go play Titanfall, and I'm like, fuck, you know, I'm like, I really should go play Titanfall. So I go and I play Titanfall, and I never get back to Tomb Raider. I've been playing this thing for like 3 weeks now, and I can't beat it. And it's just because
you're just a horrible gamer. See, that's what.
Yeah, I mean it is. I'm not good at this shit. I've been wanting to go back to Battlefield, but I mean, it's not working out.
The thing might be is it's your third time playing it, so it's easy to get distracted. Because that first time playing Tomb Raider is just mind-blowing. Personally thought, you know, I didn't want to leave that world. It's fun times.
It is.
It's a good game.
Very fun.
There's a lot going on for it, and you really get to see the making of what becomes Lara Croft. Because you see her right at the very beginning when she's very vulnerable in life, a very different person to the Lara that you get to know later in other games and wherever you see her. It's quite an interesting seeing her progress from that arc of whatever she is, whatever that word is, where she's exploring and being all about her information and gathering and stuff and turning into a killer. And it's quite emotional when you go through that stuff with her, I think.
Would you say she's an explorer?
Maybe. There's a word. She's like
a Tomb Raider.
Would you say she raids tombs?
Man, you just blew my mind.
I like the first time you use a gun and it's kind of hard to aim. You know what I'm talking about? When you get that gun, you pick it up and you have to shoot that guy. You know, she doesn't want to shoot him.
I don't understand that.
And then all of a sudden, 5 seconds later, you kill 50 people.
She's got blood all over her face and stuff. Her eyes are glowing.
You don't give a fuck anymore. You just start stabbing people in the neck with fucking arrows.
Killing them for
who cares?
Hey, all serial killers have that very first kill, man, when they're not too sure about it. And once you get that taste of blood, it's nothing.
Really?
You're starting to scare me, man. You're starting to scare me.
Hey, calm down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
I don't know either.
I've never experienced this.
Well, there was that one time at band camp where I just had.
I sometimes throw dirt in people's faces and then stab them in the knee with the arrow.
And then hit him in the head with a rock or something?
I don't know. Everybody has their own thing, I guess.
It just happens. It's normal.
Tomb Raider, though, it is, in my opinion, just about the perfect game. I mean, it's beautiful. The story is really interesting. The gunplay feels good and tight. The platforming is great. I actually enjoy climbing in that game, and I normally hate that kind of shit. It drives me nuts. But that game just completely sucks me in, and I can't get enough of it.
Have you played any of the Uncharted games on the PlayStation?
I played Uncharted 2, and that's it. And it was a fantastic game.
Uncharted.
Do you prefer Uncharted over Tomb Raider, or you prefer Tomb Raider over Uncharted?
That's tough.
Because Uncharted is, I mean, people always talk about Uncharted, but you think Uncharted and you think, the climbing, man. That's basically what you think when you think about that game.
I would have to go with Tomb Raider just because it's a little bit darker, like a little more gritty, and I just found it a little more interesting. But they're both amazing games.
That's good.
Who's better, Lara Croft or Nathan Drake? Obviously.
That's a good question.
So what I was thinking is they should have a Lara Croft and Nathan Drake co-op game.
A baby. They should have a baby.
Yeah, they had a baby. And that baby had a game. I think it would be a lot of fun. I mean, it'll never happen, but what if it did? You know what I'm saying?
It'd be a little
the world
crazy.
would end. That's what would happen.
Yeah, man. Fuck you mean if it did happen? That shit would be crazy.
Well, I have news here. Breaking news.
Horrible Gamers podcast exclusive.
It says Uncharted and Tomb Raider game will never happen.
Oh man, that sucks.
Have you had a game of the multiplayer yet, Jesus?
I haven't tried it at all. Even though when I had it, on the PlayStation 3 and on the Xbox 360, I never tried it. It just never appealed to me.
It's real similar, like in regards to play style as a single player. I mean, you're running around, climbing up. a big part of it is traps, actually. Like, you can set these lightning rod traps, and people will trip them when they walk by and get shocked, and trip lines and all kinds of Indiana Jones type shit. It's pretty
like
fun.
Indiana Jones multiplayer.
Zip lining all over the place.
That's good shit, man.
And if you're good, you use the bow. One-hit kills.
One-hit kills. Is that a cheater weapon? Do you consider that a cheater weapon?
A what weapon?
Do you consider it a cheater weapon? Because it's almost a one-hit kill every time, right?
No, because it takes skill. I mean, I've tried to do it. I can't hit nothing. So when I get hit by it, I'm like, oh, good job. I fucking hate you.
That's true. Well,
yeah.
Has anybody played anything else this week? Well, you know what? I was playing Dragon's Crown on the PS3. I know it's a little bit late for that. It came out in August, but it's
actually... What the fuck is that?
I thought we talked about that.
It's a Vanillaware game. It's just like a side-scrolling beat-em-up / dragons and sorcerers and warriors, and it's a lot of fun. The only problem I have with it is you got to keep going back to the same areas and doing quests like just by going back to the same areas. But I know a lot of people liked it. So I gameflied it because I got that gamefly join for $1. So I had him send that to me, and I've been playing that today. Before I'm going to get into it, I tried Final Fantasy 14: A Realm Reborn. I got the early access code. I pre-ordered from Best Buy to get that pre-access code. I spent about 2 fucking hours trying to get that. I had to get signed up with Square Enix, get an account, download the I played about 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm good, man. It's a lot of fun. If you want to go into a game, just have endless side quests. I guess this is the game for you, but I really it was way too complicated for me. I got a simple mind, and I can't deal with all that. So I had to.
I've never played a single Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, me either. This is the first experience, but I know this is not what a Final Fantasy is all about. This is more of an MMO. So you go in and there's about 100 people trying to do the same quest. I know a lot of people are probably excited for it because it comes out Tuesday, and if that's your type of game, I see how it'd be a lot of fun. But I'm just not used to that style of game, so when I went into it, I was just confused, and I knew if I was going to buy it, which it's only like $40, but if I was going to get into it, then I'd have to kind of drop everything to play that and just stick with it because it's got a $12, I think it's $12 a month subscription fee.
Fuck. What's up with these games, man? All these subscription fees, I don't like that. On consoles, that shit, I don't know, it's not normal. And they're trying to push this with this new generation, and I think it's shit.
Well, I don't understand if you're already paying for Xbox Live. Why do you have to pay another prescription?
That's what gets me, and it's like Microsoft's getting all that money. Why doesn't Microsoft just kick the company a few of those dollars and say, make it free for our players,
Or better yet, you already paid $60 for the game.
Yeah.
And you want to pay another $20 a month? No, I'm not doing it.
But it's already out on the PC, and they got the subscription model going already, so...
But on PC, it's always been normal, to have that subscription. Ever since World of Warcraft came out, a show a long time ago, and it's always been like that. They're used to it on PC. People are used to playing the games and paying $15 a month, $20 a month, $10 a month.
The
games are cheap.
Cheaper too, aren't they? Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Okay, so
they're a lot cheaper than console.
You think they're just going to let it go free for the console players and then still charge the PC players? That's going to cause more commotion, right?
Yeah.
It's
okay, so when Elder Scrolls comes out, I'm going to play it, and I'll probably play
Elder Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
So when that comes out, you get that 30-day free subscription. I'll play that. But, I'm definitely going to do that. So I don't know if I'm going to go into like a third month. To be honest, I don't know. That's another payment on a game I might not be putting too much time into.
Well, lately I've been looking at a lot of the videos on Elder Scrolls, on the PC, the games, and people have been putting up a lot of videos lately. And the thing is, That shit looks fun. To me, it looks really fun, having 3 big factions fighting in one huge map. I think it's up to 2,000 players on a map at a time. You get all your friends on there, you can have all your friends on there, basically. And that shit looks awesome. It looks fun. You're attacking castles and keeps and all kinds of cool shit. But, I don't know, man. $15 a month, I'm thinking like, fuck, that's a lot. That's a lot, dude. It adds up, as you go down the year.
That's beer money right there for me.
Especially, we got other games coming out, guys. We got, Destiny coming out later on. The next Call of Duty is going to come out later on. The new Battlefield is going to come out later on. All these big games are coming out at the end of the year. It's going to be pretty crazy.
The question is, can you conjure up a bound bow? Because if you can, that's about enough to sell me, because that was one of the baddest assest weapons I've ever used.
Was it? Yeah, I don't know, man. I saw gameplay of that shit. That shit looks fun, but I don't know. How's it going to work for the GameFly people? People that will GameFly that game, is it going to cost them $15 right away off the bat, Or are they going to get that first month for free?
No, they get the first month free.
Really?
Everybody, no matter what, gets the first month free?
No, I think you have to have Xbox Live. I mean, to play it anyway. Then.
Well, what's weird is it's on PlayStation. They said, Bethesda came out and said, on PlayStation, you don't have to have that PlayStation Plus subscription. What do you guys think? Do you think Microsoft should have said, you know what? Fuck it. Our players do not have the gold subscription to play this game.
But who's not going to have the gold subscription and play this game? I mean, it's. I hear that all the time. Well, this game come out and you don't have to have. If you're playing online, you're going to have the gold subscription. I mean,
who has an Xbox One and doesn't have gold?
Exactly.
You never know.
Wife.
Never know.
I mean, I pay for my gold subscription and I pay for my son to have it. I mean, I don't understand why.
Why don't you just share gold?
I mean, maybe I understand something like Netflix or something, but still, I mean.
Hey, hold on. You pay for,
what
you
about
for you and your son? Because
yes.
he should be able to get it for free on the Xbox One as long as you have gold.
He doesn't have an Xbox One.
I know, but you should be able to share the plan with him. Like, my wife can use my gold account under her own gamer tag.
No, they stopped the family plan.
I don't know, man. We use it all the time.
What's going on here?
You might be paying too much, is all I'm saying.
Well, usually his grandmother pays for his. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
Good. There you go. Free Xbox.
Screw it then.
No, but I don't know, man. There could be those hardcore PC players that are playing this game on the PC and they don't have, they don't have an Xbox One, so they're going to go out and buy one because they want to play with people on the Xbox One. And they say, you know what, fuck this. I don't want to pay for the gold subscription. Why should I have to? On top of playing, if they're all, these people that are buying the Elder Scrolls Online to play the Elder Scrolls Online are only going to play that one game forever. That's what's going to happen.
You got to have some time to devote to it. I know that.
Yeah. I don't think console gaming will work like that. I think there's too many people have too much interest in other things. Titanfall come out and we all said no one's going to play anything but Titanfall, but people are starting to fall off Titanfall now. It's starting to wear a bit thin for a lot of you.
So you're saying MMOs have no home on a console? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I don't see how they will work at this stage. I don't think we haven't, as console gamers, we haven't sort of been conditioned in that way to constantly be on an MMO. And I've tried doing MMOs before and they haven't worked out too well.
I remember that Defiance game that came out, that one for the TV show, and everybody was on that for the first, first week. Everybody was playing that thing like crazy. It was hard to get on there. Servers were stressed out, Shit was going hardcore on that game, and then all of a sudden everybody forgot about it. It's like, what the fuck happened to that game?
And that's the problem that MMOs have on consoles. We're just not conditioned to play their games that way. On PC, I mean, you see it with Minecraft, man. There's people who live on that game, and they make money off that game, and that's all they play. But that's how they're conditioned to play on their PC. And I just think it's a tough battle ahead for MMO companies that want to put that stuff out on console. It may work in sometime down the track, but right now I just think it's probably a good time to release an MMO right now because there's bugger all games out there. So it could be a good time for it, but for me,
I think the June release date is really smart from them because it's the middle of the summer. Nobody really releases game in June.
So it might work. And I mean, Elder Scrolls has history. It's always been a good game, and it's always delivered good content. But
I just think what they're going to do is by the end of, I want to say before mid next year, this game is going to be free to play. It's going to have to be, man. There's no way that people are going to continue paying for this all the way through the winter. You know, when all the good games are going to come out for the Xbox One.
They may keep a subscription, but they may make the game downloadable for free.
That might work.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect time. You know, right? It's June 30th, I believe. So that's the perfect time to come out with a game like that because there's not a lot coming out. I mean, in August we have The Evil Within, and in September we have Destiny. But you know, that's right. Really, that's 2 months right there, but there's not too much going out. So I mean, you might get the 1 month paid subscription from people.
Yeah. When does Destiny come out? Doesn't it come out really soon?
September
after that?
9th.
So you got 2 months in between, Elder Scrolls and Destiny.
Yeah.
People might pay for those first 2 months or whatever. Well, the first month after they get the first one free, and they might just go with that one.
Yeah. Either way, I'm in. I'll get it on release day that first month. Regardless. But like you guys said, as console gamers, we constantly just want the next thing. We want the new shit. So we're always wanting to move on and play other games. I mean, I don't know if that's a console player's like mind state, but that's my mind state. I just want to keep playing different things. It's kind of hard to stick to one thing and just keep paying the subscription every month.
They've talked about Destiny and they want it to last they want to put out years worth of content. Let's hope they don't move to a subscription based format with that game.
Yeah, that's what they said about GTA. That's what they said about Grand Theft Auto 5. They wanted to make it so you played one multiplayer game forever or for a long time without having to go play anything else. That was their plan, but did that work?
Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Because what I think they failed upon was they released it in a year where a new console was coming out. They knew people were going to fucking go for that new console, man. They screwed up on that one.
No, I think they're going to bring GTA on the new console.
Oh, I don't doubt that, but yeah. I'm saying they should have, if they really wanted people to play the game forever, like they're saying, they should have released it on the next generation right away.
Well, why that? Why? Because now you'll buy it twice.
Yeah, but the thing is, you want people to play your damn game, Think about how many people dropped out of the Xbox 360 to move on to the Xbox One, and these games are coming out on the Xbox One, and they're not playing that GTA no more. I'm not playing GTA anymore. Are you guys still playing it?
No.
I go in. I play it occasionally, but the online's broken.
The one guy in New Zealand plays the game. That's
not very
it.
often.
I mean,
but as I said, the online, the biggest problem Rockstar had was that online broke very quickly. People ripped it and made it. Put these money things into it. We just you got given millions of dollars, and then you could buy anything you wanted, and it got shit pretty quick, and it got tiring because you just do the same missions over and over again, and for me it didn't have playability. It got very, very boring very quickly, and I do understand they're now starting to bring out more stuff. Like the one thing we all wanted was the bank heists, and they're still not out. It's 6 months after release time now.
Do you believe that with the next generation release, when they announced it here at E3 probably, when they say, oh, we got a new GTA coming out, well, not the new one, but we got the definitive edition coming out for the new consoles, you think they're going to announce that those bank heists will be available on launch day?
That'd be smart too. Rockstar team,
nice thing.
But then Rockstar never really have a presence at those events, do they? They don't need those events to make their money. So, don't know.
Look, as far as GTA 5 is, I put it in. That's when it was all broken. You couldn't even get into a match. And I remember loading up the screen and trying to get into that race, and it would just sit there for a half hour, and then I'd go back to dashboard it, load the game back up, and I remember not being able to get into that game for a while. And
Then
so
you
I
finally
gave,
get
I
into
gave
a
up.
game.
I finally gave up, and there's one guy running around fucking shooting everybody in the head, all your money, or taking your car.
He's got millions of dollars worth of gear and stuff, like freaking all commandoed out. I mean, what are you going to do? Got his own motel and stuff. I mean.
I never played the public thing. It just got ridiculous. There was one time I think Jesus and I played public, and we had some good fun. We went around killing and bombing everything, but it gets pretty tiring pretty quick.
Yeah, it does.
But look, the concept of GTA Online was amazing. The concept when they were talking about it before it came out.
Yeah, dude, having this world where everybody can hang out and everybody can do whatever, rob stores, go fucking race your cars, have your own garage, have your own fucking vehicles.
Yeah,
nobody can jack your car. It's like reality in a game, but reality where you can get away with all kinds of crazy shit.
We have to pay $700-800 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Go buy groceries.
Everybody's fat and naked, surrounded by Mountain Dew cans and pizza boxes. Does nothing but play that game.
Getting fights with your old lady. It was that realistic, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't really get into it, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs. I'm hoping Watch Dogs brings something fun, man.
I just don't think they've shown enough of that game. I mean, I've already pre-ordered it. I mean, I've watched.
Man, they got so many trailers up, man. I mean, have you been watching those?
I've watched some of them. I guess I haven't watched.
You haven't watched one, dude. Don't lie.
I have watched one.
He watched the E3 reveal back
a trailer.
Okay.
There's a trailer.
I'm just gonna run up. Oh, my phone can hack everything. I mean, that's. But I mean, I've already got it pre-ordered. I'm gonna get it.
What else you gonna play? I mean, what else is there to do?
There is nothing.
Sit at home and
you got that indie game that just came out.
That indie game.
Oh yeah.
What's it called again? Fuck.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Horrible podcasting, man. Horrible.
I got my Xbox fired up. I'm gonna look at the game store.
What's this shit called?
Suit Zero.
Yeah, Strike Zero. There it is.
Zero?
Was it like just
Strike
like
Zero?
What's
it's
it
Star
called?
Fox, man.
But yeah, but what do you call those big, like a Titan? But what did the Japan people call them? What are the
Mechs?
mechs? Yeah, you're just a big mech out in space.
Really, dude?
That's what the Japan people call them.
What are
Those Japan people call them? Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Anybody listening from Japan, we don't mean
Yeah,
no offense,
we apologize for the intense racism that's taking place.
You're taking
on Captain Hook, horrible gamers does not condone racism.
Y'all took it all wrong.
Laughing so hard right now, my face hurts, dude. It's pretty good. Yeah, drink that beer as we all talk.
Yeah.
So did you guys try it? Nobody tried Strike Suit Zero?
No.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna do it.
That game's like garbage, dude. I looked at it, and there's not even a demo. If they would have released a demo, I would have gave it the light of day, at least to try the demo and see if it's worth the money.
Hey, man. Haters gonna hate.
How much money?
You hate, dog.
$15? $15?
It's $20.
$20.
It's 20.
$20 for a fucking indie game.
Hey, when you're Daniel, you can't hide money. So
How much did indie games cost on the 360? $2, $3.
Yeah, those weren't indie games. Look at those games that were on the 360. I mean,
What the fuck? What is this? Not an indie game? Is that one? Is
No.
that not what they called it?
Dude,
Did they call it an arcade
I'm not
title?
a dating simulator.
Dick.
I'm not a,
the indie games on 360 are literally like drawn with a pencil and paper and like recorded with a shitty ass video camera.
I mean, I think
They're terrible.
I think this game's a little bit more.
So you call this an arcade game then?
Yes,
Basically.
I would.
Yeah. No,
That
games
would
are
be-
games. Games are games are games.
Yeah, games are games, Jesus.
Games.
Come on,
All
man.
right.
So you say an indie game is a regular as a AAA game?
Hey, games are games.
Bullshit. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. An indie game should not be given the credit that a fucking AAA game gets, you dude. No way.
What about Trials Evolution or Trials
Trials
Fusion?
is fun. Trials
$20.
is fun. That's a good game. That's a funny game.
Okay, well, how do you know this game isn't fun?
Is that an indie game?
Doesn't look fun.
Yeah, it doesn't look fun to me either. I just thought I'd bring something up. I was thinking the same thing. Daniel's getting pissed. Or Brinky's getting mad. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to pay $20.
You need some drama here. No. That shit looks fun. I hate you.
It looks amazing, man. It looks like 2
Brinks
hours
review.
of hard work.
Sometimes you take the bullet here. I will buy it and I'll play it.
We get Brink's review on www.horriblegamers.com.
Love it.
He gives it a 10. It'll be only 10 out of 10 this game will put up on their trailers and shit.
Yeah.
It'll be gamer system out of 10. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll be jealous. They'll be buying.
That game come out on PS4? Did it come out? Was it Xbox exclusive? Is that what it is?
No, it's on PS4.
Is it?
And 360. And PS3.
Wow. Oh, is it $20 on 360 as well?
I want to know that. Is it $20 on 360? Because why the fuck is it $20 on next gen? Because they assume that people that bought next gen have money to fucking spend.
Yeah, we need something to play, so let's.
These guys have no games on their console. Let's fucking make them pay $20. They'll do it. Is that what they think?
They will do it. If you build it, they will come.
That's fact. That is fact.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, so we'll all be watching Brink of Eternity streaming on.
That's right.
Twitch.
Most popular Twitch channel.
You'll be the only guy streaming this shit. You're gonna be the only guy on Twitch
bitching the whole time about how bad it is.
Oh man, they're gonna even sponsor you and shit for being the only guy streaming this game.
Oh yeah, I'll have T-shirts and swag. Don't be jealous.
Cool, I guess.
Hashtag Brink.
So Rob, what have you been playing?
I haven't been playing much. I haven't had the time, but mostly just Mass Effect 3 this week. I started up with the multiplayer because I've never played it before. But then I realized I didn't actually remember how to play it, so I started playing the story again and enjoyed that. So I've been playing mostly that when I have had a chance. But to be honest, I've mostly been on our website trying to fix it up and get it working, and then I break it, and then I have to fix up what I break. So it's been a horrible week, but hopefully this week I'll have more time to play.
Yeah.
So Rob, when they bring Mass Effect, the trilogy, or whatnot, to the current gen consoles, are you planning on playing it?
Only if they release it with all the DLC. I won't. I won't buy it. Then have to go and buy the DLC separately.
Yeah, they should do that. They've been doing that with everything else, the definitive edition, the remastered version. So would you start at Mass Effect 1 and do the whole thing over?
I'd probably do it under protest because I don't like Mass Effect 1. It annoys the shit out of me. I like the story of Mass Effect 1, but the gameplay and so forth was very frustrating going back to playing that again. But I'd do it just so that I can do the whole thing over again, plus play all the DLC. There's a lot of hours to be sunk into that game.
What if they say Mass Effect 1 is in full HD? 900p.
That's not full.
Oh my god. Full 900p.
900p.
30
guys.
FPS.
Look at Rise. That fucking game is beautiful. 900p.
My TV's not
Rise was awesome.
You don't have a HD TV?
I don't have a full HD TV. I've got one of those, the older ones, the fake ones. Man, I got bills.
I just got on the podcast.
Hey, man.
I'm a working man. I have to work.
Go buy a $4,000, TV and get everything for free at Best Buy.
Well, I mean, talking about that, so, the Amazon Fire, or the Amazon, what is that?
Amazon Fire
console?
TV?
Fire TV just came out that you can plug into your TV to make it more awesome, I guess, if you want that. And then you can buy a $40 controller for it. And all that
Android games, isn't it?
Yeah, they said the average price for a game was like $3.98.
They're Android games.
To buy games on there. But would y'all ever game on something like that? Would you ever get something like that? I mean, would you rather get like an Apple TV or a Chromecast or, you know?
I like my consoles. I only play games on console. I play the occasional phone game, but it's only if I'm bored at work. I'm a console gamer. That's where I do all my gaming.
The Amazon Fire TV sounds interesting. In theory, it sounds great, to be honest. But to me, it just seems like the Ouya. You know, when that thing came out, everyone was gonna jump upon that.
Change the world.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Change
yeah.
the world. Fucking revolutionary. You know, fucking all this open developing and all kinds of cool shit they had going for it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the next big thing. And
now it's in the bargain.
Yeah.
Now it's in the bargain bin at Walmart, man, for like $10.
Yeah. Hey, Jetpack Joyride
go
is
pick up
badass,
your Ouya.
right? But I will play that on my phone. I don't need to buy another device to plug into my TV to play Jetpack Joyride.
Well, see, my problem is, like, my TV had Chromecast built in, or most smart TVs, you don't need anything like that. The Amazon Fire and that kind of stuff. I mean, do you?
Yeah, even my TV, you know, it's a Vizio, and it came with like the Netflix apps and all kinds of apps for this video streaming and shit.
Whoa, baller!
So I don't see the point in like fucking having these kind of things. You could buy a fucking Roku box. Doesn't that thing play games too, though?
Yeah, we have one in my daughter's room, and it plays some games. Yeah,
like Angry Birds and shit.
Yep, sure does.
Okay, so I'm looking at the Amazon Fire TV. You know, like I went to their website right now, and they're saying that games like The Walking Dead is going to be on there. You know, and Minecraft. That's some pretty.
Yeah, but The Walking Dead is not a game. It's not.
No.
What? Well, why is it not a game?
It's an interactive show. It's an interactive cartoon, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
really?
It's still a lot of fun.
So it got Game of the Year. Are you saying it shouldn't have got Game of the Year?
Yeah, it should have got Interactive TV Show of the Year.
I agree. I mean, sorry.
Oh yeah, but also, well, it says Minecraft Pocket Edition. I'm not sure how that varies from the PC or Xbox Edition.
It's a very different game.
It also shows The Cave. I haven't really sunk too deep into that, but that's a lot of fun, dude. The Cave, Terraria. Mm-hmm. Sonic CD, Deus Ex: The Fall,
Terraria,
and then they have that game that Amazon actually, I think was in Zero, which kind of looks cool. Kind of looks like Mass Effect in a way. I know they acquired Double Helix, so they
did. You think this is why? Because they have this Fire TV shit.
Well, you know,
this is why they went out.
They're trying to make it seem like it's not a gaming console. This is not a gaming console. This is more of a media streaming box. But maybe they're trying to really get into something underneath. You know, they want to put it out. They put out some good games. And
hey, they bought the developers of Killer Instinct, didn't they?
Yeah. So yeah, that's Double Helix. And they some of the designers of Portal and Far Cry 2.
Killer Instinct Mobile, baby.
Crazy.
So if they come out like the Ouya, okay, they come out and they say this is a gaming console, it's a $99 buy-in, they got all these Android games, and people are disappointed. So if they come out and they just say this is a streaming box, but it also plays games, and they start putting out some good creative games, some interesting games that catch you by surprise, then people might be more enticed, you know, like, oh, okay, they brought something to the table, they got something interesting and new, rather than saying they're a gaming console and being disappointed. Right?
Well, what I see with Amazon is that they're going to have a lot of people buying this thing from the beginning just because so many people use Amazon, dude. Think about how many gamers use Amazon to pre-order games because they don't want to go to a GameStop and buy that fucking game. All of a sudden they hear this thing, they have like this Amazon TV thing, and that thing can play games. You think that'll entice some of those gamers to be like, you know what, let's go play this. Buy this to play games and watch TV at the same time like my Xbox One.
Yeah, maybe. I know a lot of people who have Amazon Prime might get it just because people are familiar with Amazon. Amazon is a brand that most people know shop on because it's easy, it's simple. If you have Amazon Prime, you're getting that free 2-day shipping. So you constantly go back to their site, just to stay involved with it.
Yep. Oh man!
Right.
Oh shit! The chat.
You know what?
Sorry guys. Sorry,
Amazon Fire. They need one seriously badass, epic, amazing, mind-blowing, face-melting game if they want to actually
like
sell
The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead.
For $3.
I said game.
Season,
I said
season
game.
5.
Interactive TV cartoon.
The Walking
Game.
Dead season 5. Lee Everett going to jail.
The show is good.
The like the fucking the pre-story to whatever happened.
The prequel.
Yeah, the prequel. There you go.
I caught my wife
Before Lee goes to jail.
guy.
The prequel would be just normal life, because when he's going to jail is when the outbreak happens. We don't, I don't think that story would be very interesting. It wouldn't be called The Walking Dead.
Lives.
Yeah. It would just be called Lee Goes to Jail.
It's just a
I
story.
don't know, man. I'm just thinking. You think if they bring the Wolf Among Us to, what if they get Telltale to bring that Game of Thrones game to the Amazon Fire TV? You think that'll maybe sell some of that?
It's not going to matter. Everybody's going to buy it on their Xbox or PS4.
Yeah.
Or...
What if Amazon pays them a shitload of money and says, you know what, only put this out on Amazon Fire
They're not.
TV.
They've already got contracts with Xbox and...
Yeah.
Okay, what if they something else out?
I mean...
Is the Game of Thrones games like a legit game?
It is.
Oh, I'm hearing that it's being made by Telltale now. I'm assuming it's
show. Fuck.
It's gonna be like that like the Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead. I mean, it's gonna be that style. Even Jurassic Park came out with that kind of style game when Telltale made that Jurassic Park a few years ago.
But Back to the Future was different.
I'd play that.
It was still no, it was not. It was the same. It's like a point and click game. You click on something,
but it was the same kind of drawings and stuff.
Well, just because the drawing is different doesn't mean the game is different.
Are you guys going to play Borderlands, the interactive TV show?
I thought you were talking about the prequel.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about.
Okay, yeah, let's go there too. The prequel. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I will go back to my 360 and buy that game.
I'm not a fan of Borderlands.
No, you're not a fan of the 360. You don't own one anymore, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of 360s. Well, I'm not a fan of Borderlands.
Hater.
No, when that game was out on the 360, I never liked it. I didn't like the style of graphics it had.
Some people hate it, man. Some people can't even look at the game. That's cel shading. I think it's beautiful myself, but
I think it's shit. Garbage.
You know, it looks exactly like your favorite interactive TV show.
Hey, I'm not shooting fucking people in the interactive TV show. Alright? I'm not gunfighting in that interactive TV show.
There's literally a bazillion guns.
That's what I hear.
A bazillion.
That's what the guy...
I don't know about you. I don't even know how much that is. It's a lot, though.
It's more than 1 million.
It's more than 1 million.
More than 1 trillion.
More than 2 million?
I don't know. I didn't.
So more than 1 billion?
I didn't do very good at math. Actually, let's ask Jim.
Hey, Jim.
What's up?
1 bazillion guns. How much is that?
A lot of fucking guns.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Captain Hook.
What?
Did you play Borderlands and Borderlands 2?
I played the first Borderlands.
Fuck that game.
It was
Oh, you're a dick.
Didn't play Borderlands 2. My son loves it. I guess it's for little kids. I don't know, but
You're exactly right, dude.
Oh, man. What?
I think Jesus and Captain Hook they're in their own little world.
Right. Let's talk about
bullshit, man. You talk about this Borderlands games like it's so fucking great. Like
because it is.
Dude, it's a fucking game that came out when? 2012, and it's had DLC coming out for the fucking shit ever since.
Yeah, that's pretty badass for them to put DLC out for like 4 fucking years.
Cash grab.
Hey.
A fucking 4-hour DLC. Everybody's gonna pay $10 for that
No. The last DLC, all the last DLC content has been $3.
$3 every fucking week, though.
Hey.
I mean, they're really
Every week.
Forget about the cel-shaded graphics. Tell me what is not interesting about it, apart from that.
you know I do not like, I'm not a big MMO fan or RPG fan.
That's
I'm not.
exactly why.
I'm not. I don't want to have to worry about this gun is more than this gun, or I've got to fix this stuff. I played South Park. You know, Imes knows that. I like South Park, but I'm not going to spend 40, 50 hours in a game. I don't have the time to spend 40, 50 hours in a game.
Exactly. That's why I can't beat Tomb Raider. And that game's like 10 hours long.
Rob, I mean, did you play Borderlands?
No.
Oh my
See,
God.
he doesn't even like it.
Well, back
Borderlands
don't like it.
How about we do this? How about we take IAMS and Brink and put them in their own fucking show, the Borderlands show. We stick to our own horrible gamers over here, because these guys are over there.
TV show. That'll be great.
Well, go talk about your cel-shaded bullshit-ass game that you like so much.
Man.
No wonder why you're a horrible gamer.
Jesus, I know you like co-op games because you play Battlefield 4 with me, and that shit's amazing.
Oh,
Borderlands is like that, man. It's co-op. You work together. You're all badasses. You're getting all kinds of loot. You're killing giant monsters. It's fun. It's addictive. Like,
whoa,
it's got some management, but it's cool. You get all these badass powers and stuff.
You don't kill giant monsters in Battlefield 4.
Okay.
Okay, we don't do that.
Yeah, I'm referring to the co-op aspect of it, though.
That's a problem, though, man. You need some giant monsters.
That's a problem, man.
You don't like killing giant monsters. You don't like it?
I just don't, man. I mean,
why you hate monsters?
It doesn't appeal to me, man. It does not appeal to me. That game just, I'm not looking. I don't like it. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, moving on. No, hold on. Borderlands, they just announced the pre-sequel.
I might play that Telltale Games one.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna play that too. So I'm
agreeing.
I'm gonna play that
too.
To
be honest, I'll probably play it. Yeah, I like Telltale.
Okay. Why don't we gang up on Brink now because he doesn't like our interactive TV shows?
Yeah, what's so wrong about Telltale releasing these movies, dude? This is great entertainment. That's like this is what gaming is nowadays. You're watching a fucking movie, dude.
Well, talking about Telltale games, The Wolf Among Us just had a new episode come out, and I think Rob played it, right?
Yeah, me and Sean, I think, both played it.
You both played it?
Yeah.
Did you play all the way through it, or?
Yeah. Well, it's hard not to. It's only an hour and a half.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Is it good?
It continues on the story quite well. I think it's time for Telltale to move to a bigger engine or something because it's very glitchy. I wish
these games were on Xbox One, to be honest.
The last 10 minutes of that episode was very difficult because it would just glitch out all the time on me. And I think Xbox 360 is actually having issues at the moment in general because we've noticed a lot of dropouts in just general games. Like Mass Effect 3 was an absolute bitch this afternoon for us. And it has been giving us issues, but back to the game. The game's good, but I kind of feel the same way Brent does. It's just an interactive movie. With the perception that the decisions that you are making will affect the story, where they don't. The story still flows the same way, and you're still going to get to the same final bit. Some of the decisions that you make might change to who gets to that final part, but I think after The Wolf Among Us, I'll be done with Telltale games unless they change.
No way, dude. No way. Have you guys played any of these games on an iPhone or iPad? Does it play good?
I don't.
No.
I don't think it's really the thing is Telltale trying to put out that content so frequently. Like they're trying to rush out the next episode and then the next episode.
I think Telltale just has too much on their plate.
That could be true. I'm not sure how many teams are working on which games, but they got a lot of stuff they're trying to do right now. They're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, well, they need to step back and say what's more important right now, quality or quantity, because it's going to affect the gamer base. Because just because of the glitching that's going on, it's putting me off it. I really do like the story of Wolf Among Us, but the glitching is just very frustrating.
Yeah, I played that episode 3 too, which is the Crooked Mile. I like the story. I like how it's got little twists in it. For $5, even if you only get 2 hours of gameplay, it's still well worth it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem.
Episode 3 was not as episode 2. So they might be improving.
Could be. I know Telltale the Walking Dead episode 2. I nearly didn't finish that because it was just so horrible. But yeah, maybe they'll get better.
Is it horrible content or it ran horribly?
It was. I didn't enjoy the story. It was very, very dry, and I found it very slow. I just don't think they've got. For me, they haven't got the dynamics right in this episode, season 2. There's something missing from it.
Oh, you're talking about doing season 2?
Season 2 overall.
Oh,
I just don't.
Yeah.
The story hasn't grabbed me. Season 1 was. Every episode was kind of, you just wanted to know what was going to happen next, and you couldn't put the game down, but it's quite the opposite for me on this time. But I'm sort of over The Walking Dead entirely, the whole thing anyway, so it might just be me sick of zombies.
I have to agree with Rob on the season 2. It's not the same grab you that you look forward to playing. I mean, when the first season came out, I was always looking forward to the next episode, remembering what happened. I played it 2 or 3 times. Good. I played it, the bad decision. And season 2, I just don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel.
But Captain Hook, you haven't played. Have you played Wolf Among Us or no?
No, I have not. I thought about downloading it, but I just haven't.
Yeah, because every time the episode is over on that game, I want to play the next one. Like I want it now. That's how I feel.
But I haven't gone back to my 360 again. I was kind of like Jesus said, I haven't gone back. I got an Xbox One to play Xbox One games. Like, why did I spend $500 if I'm going to to go back and play a 360?
Exactly.
No, Jesus is over it because he doesn't have it no more. He sold that for $5.
No, I'm over it, dude, because I wanted to move on to a new generation, man. That's what my whole point was. Why am I buying a console on day one if I know the console that I have already is going to be continuing to be supported? If I'm buying a console day one, I'm going to move on to that console.
I'll tell you why.
From that day.
It's badass.
No, I'm not going to go back and play Battlefield 4 on 360. Why would I?
Hey,
I could play it on
go back and play
Xbox
some
One.
Mass Effect 3 with your homies.
Nah, dude. I'm done with Mass Effect.
Why are you done?
You got to move on, man. Nowadays, gaming, it's about moving on to the next new shit that comes out.
But that old shit's still good, man.
Sometimes.
Still good.
I love going back to old games. It's good fun.
You go back and play Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 and...
No, I don't.
Exactly. Why? Because the new shit's better.
And because I don't have them.
That too.
Hey, you guys. We had some great feedback in our community, Horrible Gamers Facebook group, from our neighborhood Scotsman, William Tolan. Is that how you pronounce that?
Tolan.
Whatever.
Yeah,
anyways, he had some really good questions for us. You guys want to talk about that?
Let's talk about those. Actually, one of his questions was, what is your top 3 weapons in all of gaming? And for me, I would have to say that 2 of them, because I can't think of the third one on the top of my head, but 2 of them would be, one is the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War. Because that weapon is just... That weapon is just amazing, man. You guys remember using that thing the first time? You're fucking calling this huge-ass laser beam from the sky.
In multiplayer?
Awesome.
Dude.
No, single player, man, when you're playing that campaign and you pick up that fucking weapon and you're like, what does this shit do? And boom, fucking kills that big spider or whatever.
But in multiplayer, if you're the guy who gets to it first, that's the shit right there.
Ooh, man.
That's a good choice. That one didn't even pop in my head, and I'm a little jealous I didn't think of it.
The Hammer of Dawn. Another weapon that I really like, this more recent, this is a newer one. It's that sledge saw from Dead Rising 3. I remember playing with Rob. Man. And holy fuck, every time we go to our locker, I would always pick that weapon up. I never picked up another weapon. That was the one I always had. It's just so much fun.
There are some cool weapons in that game.
There is. That game is amazing on weapons. It's pretty nutty. What about you guys? What are you guys' favorite weapons? I can't think of the third one on the top of my head.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to say any gun on the Ratchet and Clank games. But more specifically, the buzzsaws. I think the buzzsaws were a lot of fun. And the Groovatron glove, where you throw out that little disco ball and it makes everyone dance, and then you kill them or take them out any way you want while they're dancing.
Is that like the dubstep gun?
The dub. Oh, dude, thank you for bringing that up. Let me rewrite this. Dubstep gum. Okay, that's my other.
We're gonna edit that out. That first part out. Edit it out.
Let me hold on, you guys. Can you guys edit that? Okay, restart.
Make sure he went off script, guys.
Hold on.
Fuck.
Hey, mine is my first one. Okay, guys, let me start this over. My first one is Dubstep gum from Saints Row 4. No, but that Mr. Zircon. I don't know if that wasn't really a gun. Is it guns or weapons? Weapons.
Weapons.
Any weapon from Ratchet and Clank, any of the games was a lot of fun. Also, the bullseye gun from Saints Resistance 3 on PS3.
Yeah.
It had that you shoot that thing, it would lock on your target, and even if you're around the corner, you could still shoot around the corner wherever it was hooked to. You just pump bullets into them. That's the only one.
What about yours? How about you, Brink? What are some of your favorite guns, man?
Okay. Well, let me start out with Jesus' favorite weapon from his favorite game ever, Borderlands. There was this, there was hear tell about this secret developer's chest hidden away in the little corner of the map. Not only the coolest people knew about it. So I found it, obviously, and they had, the very first time I got down to it, I opened it up and I got this rare orange weapon. It was called the Chameleon Revolver. And it was pretty badass because it did acid, fire, and electricity damage all at the same time. And I have to say, I had never seen anything like that before. Because Borderlands, it was a pretty original game when it came out, despite what you may think. And, yeah, it was just cool to watch people burn, melt, and electrocute at the same time. Kind of sadistic like that, I guess. So anyways, my next weapon of choice would be the time manipulation device, the TMD from the game Singularity 2010. And you guys play that?
Yep, I played most of it.
Yeah, I mean that thing was pretty badass. You could basically hit some Nazi bastard with it and turn him from a full-grown man and reverse his life back to pre-infancy to where he basically just shriveled up and died. You could aim it at objects and de-age them to the point of not existing anymore.
The Benjamin Button gun.
The Benjamin Button gun. Yes. And, I just thought that was really cool. I've never used anything like that before. You could, if you had a bridge that was all fucked up, you'd shoot it at it and then it would become whole again. I don't know. I mean, I thought that was a great game. It didn't get nearly as much credit as it deserved. It didn't have very good marketing or anything like that. It got delayed a few times. But it was a great game, and if you guys ever see it in the bargain bin, I recommend picking it up.
I think it's $5 used. If you go to GameStop, it's $5.
Yeah. It's great. All right, my third weapon, I actually already mentioned it earlier. It's the bound bow from Skyrim. That was my favorite weapon from Skyrim. I thought it was cool. I could just conjure it out of nothing, and you could set it so it would fill a soul gem automatically for you. And soul gems were pretty important in Skyrim. So, do you guys know anything about that?
Yeah, I played Skyrim. I put a lot of time into it, but I cannot remember.
I remember playing Skyrim, but I had these axes that I got, some Daedric axes that I got from one of the dungeons. I randomly ran into some guy that he was the devil or something, and he gave me these badass axes that just did 100 hit points on every time I hit somebody with them. So I just always used those. I never used anything else.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. That game was pretty crazy on how you could just run into random shit, man. That was pretty nutty. It was
full of squirrels and things that just sucked you away for hours and hours. And you forget what the hell you're even doing.
You said
squirrels? Sometimes I would set a goal to get across the map, and I'd end up on the opposite side, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing over here? I was supposed to go over there.
I was going to say my weapons. Is that cool?
No.
Oh.
My first weapon is, I'm just going to love this. My first weapon is the shotgun in Gears of War. I was just badass with it.
The sawed-off.
No, regular shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Threw the sawed-off. I could roadie run across the map, just blam, shoot people. Loved it. My second weapon would be the whip from the original Double Dragon. We would get it we would get it from the girls at the end of the level and just climb up the end of, where they had the ladder on the end, and you had to have the whip to climb up it. We'd sit there for like an hour just like, look, I can climb up that,
Double Dragon, one of the best games ever made. So we'll put that out there.
My third one is there was this game that came out on the original Xbox called Armed and Dangerous. I don't know if y'all ever played it, but it was hilarious. And they had a shark gun, and you would shoot a shark in the air, and it would go down into the ground, go under the ground, and jump up and eat the people. And it was great. It came out in 2003. If y'all never play that game, look up Armed and Dangerous. It was on the original Xbox, and it's one of the most funniest games you will ever play. So,
wait, Saints Row did that as well. Saints Row 2 or 3. No, 3 or 4. One of them had that shark gun. Something similar.
It came out, this Armed and Dangerous, like in 2003 was the first one. It wasn't a big game, kind of hidden, and I just remember I'd run around and be like, "Oh, watch this, Jaws is going to jump up and eat everybody."
Wait, hey, so where's your dildo bat from Saints Row 3? I thought that was going to be your number one, man. You said that last week.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
That's his personal favorite.
Yeah.
Choice. Like, we shouldn't go there, though.
Thanks. Rob, what was yours?
Dildo bat.
I'm not a big weapons person, but the first weapon I always enjoyed was in Splinter Cell, his pistol. I always thought that was the coolest weapon, just to sneak around a corner and pop someone on the head with. It got better throughout the series. And I think in the last one, what's the last one called? Blacklist or something? His little silent pistol was satisfying to shoot people with. And Tomb Raider, the arrow, the bow and arrow. Mm-hmm. I found that the most satisfying weapon to ever use in a game. It's when you got the headshot off perfectly.
Damn right.
You felt awesome because you just see them. But maybe it was in the way they portrayed the way that they died and stuff when you hit them right. But that was probably my overall favorite weapon. And I go right back to the Knights of the Old Republic, the game that got me hooked on Xbox. Just running around with the dual lightsaber. I love Star Wars, the movies and stuff. So being able to run around being a Jedi with these lightsabers and kicking ass like that, that would always be one of my favorite weapons.
I got more favorite weapons, guys. Actually, my third one is the Golden Gun from 007 on 64.
Yeah.
You remember that shit? One hit kill, man. Boom. You're done. Dude, that gun was awesome. I remember playing so much with that gun.
Did you play the 007 remake there?
I did. I tried that one for the 360, and I don't know, man. It looked like shit. It was garbage.
Yeah. No nostalgia from it?
Nothing, man. Nothing. It looked garbage, dude.
It's like
fucking shit.
I had the Golden Gun. It was fun. It wasn't bad. It was a definite Call of Duty ripoff, clone, all that stuff, but it was fun. Yeah. It was nostalgic. That's what I had going for it.
I remember getting with 4 people. Actually, we had a handful, 5 or 6 people. We just, this is back before high school. What was that, 97? 98? Well, anyways, I remember just getting together with 5 or 6 playing all day, passing the control back and forth. Got the split screen, four people on there, trying to hide in vents. But you can see other people's screen. Obviously, if it's split screen, so you're trying not to let people know where you're at. But I remember that being the first multiplayer experience, basically.
Yeah, same here for me. That was my first multiplayer. I remember playing it with my cousin because he had a 64, and him and my brother and me would always play on that, and it would be the split screen, like you said. And yeah, that was my first multiplayer experience as well.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Another one of my favorite weapons, we just talk about favorite weapons for a second here. Some other one of my favorite iconic weapons that I will always remember is the silver ballers from Hitman. Those things are just fucking badass, man. I remember playing Hitman, and ever since the first one that I played, those things are fucking great.
Is that the dual pistols?
Yeah, the dual pistols. You can customize them and put silencers on them, and extended mags and fucking awesome laser sights and shit. They're fucking beautiful weapons.
Yeah, I played Hitman Absolution. That was the only one I played, but that was a lot of fun, man. Just the way you could kind of execute any situation 100 different ways.
Is that one
the
still
game you
free?
want to? The game you really want to play is Hitman Blood Money, man. That's the one that really brings out like all the shit you can do as Hitman and the disguises and everything. That game was the one you want to play.
Yeah. So is it worth going back and playing it?
Yeah, I would.
I heard a little pause there. You're like,
well, he's
yeah.
like, I don't have a 360.
Well, I bought the HD remakes actually when they came out with the HD remake, and I thought the first two games that they remade on that were garbage, but Blood Money was beautiful, man. It's an awesome game.
Okay, speaking of these HD remakes, because they got Last of Us coming out for the PS4. Has anybody played it in here? Anybody? No, I silenced crickets. Okay, they did that with Last of Us is coming out in June, I believe, with the DLC. Okay, all these games coming out when they're remastering or 1080p or upping the P's. Is it worth it? Is it worth paying the full $60? Or you think they're just trying to get more money out of them?
Well, I think it's worth it when they bring something with it, like a DLC.
Oh, what about Tomb Raider? Was Tomb Raider? I know you got it on sale for a little bit cheaper, but I bought it day one for the full price, and I thought it was still worth it because I really loved that game on the Xbox 360. I wanted to experience it all again on the PS4 with new trophies. So I paid the full price, no problem.
You know it's for the 1080p.
I wouldn't pay full price for that game.
No? No.
Did you pay $30 for it on sale?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't you say you had it on the Xbox, the PS3 as well?
Yeah. I had it on both.
You paid $120 plus $30.
Oh snap!
Wait a minute.
Yeah. But like I wouldn't like when they came out day one on the Xbox One. I didn't want to pay $60. Maybe it's because I played it twice before.
Yeah, I played it
but
twice
it's
too.
Not,
so what's a good price? 45? 45 sounds better, right? 45.
I would say remakes, yes, $45, $40, 45. You're gonna sell a lot more.
Yeah, that sounds better. I was happy with paying the full price because I really loved Tomb Raider and I wanted to play it again.
Yeah, like how good did that Halo Anniversary Edition, the one that they remade the first one for the 360, how good did that even sell on the 360 when it came out?
I think it sold pretty good.
Pretty well, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Hey guys, if you could pick one game from the 360 or the PS3 to be ported over to next gen, what would it be?
Mass Effect.
BioShock Infinite.
No, Mass Effect.
BioShock Infinite.
Mass Effect.
BioShock Mass Effect.
Mass Effect combo pack.
Fuck you.
Mass Effect, all of the Mass Effects, dude. Fuck it. Or Skyrim. If you bring Skyrim to the Xbox One, that game is fucking beautiful, dude. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Bethesda. Oh, fuck, dude.
But that's Elder Scrolls Online. Why not? It's the same thing, right?
It is, but no. I think I looked at gameplay from the Elder Scrolls Online, and it looks shittier than Skyrim, dude. It's because there's so much shit going on the screen at once.
Yeah.
They couldn't have the fancy graphics, you know.
It looks like a lot of fun.
I'd like to see the Walking Dead. You know, I know we've beat this.
Walking Dead.
We beat this.
Walking Dead HD remake.
That, and y'all could kill me, but I mean, I'd like to see Black Ops 2 come over. I mean, I hate Ghosts.
I'll do Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I'll do it.
And what if they said? What if Call of Duty this year said, you know what, guys, we're going back to what made everything popular. We're gonna remake Call of Duty 4.
Say hell yeah, boy.
That's fine.
No, I think that would start a shitstorm. People would be frustrated as fuck.
I don't think so. I think they would sell a shitload of copies.
Do you think?
So bad.
They would.
Oh man, everybody
loves this game. Everybody.
Okay.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the first one with like an HD remake and like just more guns and shit. That'd be awesome.
More
dude.
Marty Doms. Just dropping live grenades when you die.
And you get all the DLCs that came out with Modern Warfare 4 with the game.
Hey, you guys.
Modern
that is a perfect...
Call of Duty 4, you mean?
Yeah.
That is a perfect transition, actually, to our next question, which is a wow moment in gaming. Because let me tell you, mine is the ghillie suit mission in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
which I do not remember.
I remember that mission a lot, man. That's one of my favorite missions where you're just crawling through the fucking grass and fucking tanks are rolling by you.
And you snipe that guy in the end. You gotta take wind.
And then when you try to escape and everybody's fucking you up and you're trying to run with your buddy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, man. And then you have to carry him.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I remember none of that, man. It's been a long time.
What?
Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2.
Another epic gaming moment was that nuke, dude. Remember that mission when you're in Modern Warfare 2, actually, when you're going into that town in, like, Afghanistan or whatever, and you're just fucking kicking in doors looking for some guy, and in the end he fucks everybody up and just blows the town with the nuke?
Yeah.
That mission was crazy. The beginning of that mission is awesome, where you're just flying in, dude, and you see all these helicopters around you, and you're just like, fuck yeah, we're gonna go in here and fuck this place up. That shit's awesome.
What about on Modern Warfare 2 when you're walking through the airport just shooting civilians?
No.
No, you don't remember that?
That's cool, but it's not an epic.
It's not, but it was.
That mission was so hyped up, but that time I played it, I was like, really? This is it? This is what people were freaking out about?
I didn't hear anything about it.
Frick, I don't know. But
if there was little kids in that airport, then that would have been like crazy shit.
Yeah. That would have been next gen, buddy. Next gen.
Next gen killing kids.
Wow. Is that what we've come to now? Defining next generation by killing kids?
To the next level, but
man, you have got issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my favorite gaming moments, a really wow moment that I just felt like it was so badass, was in Saints Row 3, where you're going into that penthouse, and you're gonna take that place over, and the Kanye West song comes on.
Yes, with that pimp guy with the
Yeah, dude, and you're up there with that fucking helicopter. You jump off of that motherfucker. You just go down there and start fucking everybody up. That mission is the intro to that mission. Is like, fuck, that shit's awesome.
There was a lot of epic missions like that on Saints Row 3. Just the way it started off when the helicopter's carrying that thing, that crate, and you're on top of it shooting everybody, and you got the GAT that costume thing on the mascot.
Signing autographs and shit as you're going into the bank.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's fun.
Y'all, I'm more of an old school gamer. And talking about that, one of my epic moments was Mike Tyson's Punch Out on the original NES. Getting to Mike Tyson, just being like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I mean, that was so hard, and that was like every year I make sure I play that game one time. But that was a huge moment for me, being a 10-year-old kid. That was that defied what gaming was at that time. And then another one was when the Sega CD came out, putting in Night Trap. Oh man, no one's supposed to play some Night Trap. It was amazing. And I know that's older games, and maybe some of y'all haven't played those, but I mean, those were two huge moments for me in gaming.
A fighting game that I played a lot back when I was a kid, it was on the Super Nintendo. I played a lot of Killer Instinct, man. The original Killer Instinct. I played a shitload of that game. That game was awesome. Mm. And I remember it specifically because it was on a black cartridge instead of the regular gray ones.
Yes.
It was all black.
Yes.
That shit was awesome looking. I always thought it was so cool because it was on that black cartridge. I was like, this is awesome. I remember that game.
Taran, what was yours?
Yeah. I'm going to go way back as well because, I grew up playing Commodore 64 games. One of the first PC games that I ever played was a game called Return to Zork, which the previous editions of Zork were all word-based games, so you went around by go east, go west, go north, whatever. Pick this up, picked it up, and so you type that stuff in to get what you want. But Return to Zork released, and all of a sudden it was kind of the same type of thing, but it was all graphical, and the graphics for those days were absolutely mind-blowing, and I just thought, man, gaming has come so far, and I had so much fun with that game. I honestly can't remember anything about the story or what the hell I did in that game, but I just remember playing that game and playing it for hours on end because it was just, for me, because visually it was just a very stunning game, and and the interaction that you were having with the characters, and you could literally walk up to anybody in the game and start a conversation with them. And that kind of really brought me into PC gaming and so forth. And for me, that was a big wow moment. And I doubt there's very few people out there who even know what Return to Zork is, but it's a game that always sticks in my mind of being one of the best games I ever played.
So what year was that?
Oh shit! Really? We're going. It's over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I was a teenager when I played that.
All the games I played back then, even like the NES, I don't remember anything about.
The one game I do remember, right from beginning to end, is a game called Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. That was the coolest game. You're on this plane, and you had to get the stewardess away from a certain area. You had to go down to the microwave, stick an egg in the microwave, and blow up the microwave. And that's how if you did that in a game today, you'd probably be arrested.
If you put an egg in the microwave, it'll blow up. You'll actually blow up the microwave.
I don't know if you blow up the microwave, but it makes a hell of a mess of the microwave, and so she had to go away and clean it. But
okay.
Zack McCracken's one of the coolest games I just like the name Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. That's the greatest name ever.
I remember playing Phantasmagoria on my PC. Oh, yeah. And, I mean, seeing some of the stuff that happens in that game, I mean, I had never seen violence like that, in a game. And
that game still scares the shit out of me.
My God, I mean, you're cutting people's heads off, you're killing them, you're, making their heads explode. I mean, now I can put a game in and, it's normal to see, but back then it was just like, man, this is, and it's full motion video.
Yeah. There's another one, because again the graphics are great, but the story was really good too, and all held together quite well right throughout that game, and there were really jump out of your skin moments in that game, and there was nudity. It was kind of the first time you really see nudity in a game.
That's the only reason I played it was for the
the only
swear movies.
No, they were roundish. They weren't bad.
Roundish.
As for me,
you want to see nudity in a game on a console? Play The Witcher, man. That shit is crazy.
Or Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, come on, that strip club. Press right trigger to grab some ass. Like, really?
See how long you could do it before the bouncer sees you?
Yeah, what was that, man?
Teaching me how to be a perv.
Pubescent boys were just freaking having a glorious time with that.
My son keeps asking me, Daddy, can I play? He's 11. I'll let him play Call of Duty. He plays Titanfall. He's wanting to play Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm like, nope. That's where I draw the line.
That's Daddy's territory.
This brings up a very good topic, guys. Gaming for kids as parents. What do you guys think?
Wait.
How old should they be? You can just opinionate if you don't have a kid, but how old should your kid be to allow them to play games like Call of Duty and mature-rated games like Titanfall and Gears of War and all these other fucking awesome games?
Who all in here has kids?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter. I have 2. Daniel has 2. Rob, do you have any?
No, man. No.
Okay. Well, let's see what we could come up here. We got 3 people with kids and 2 without a kid. So, what do you guys think?
My son's 11. He's been playing for about a year. He got a 360 last year for Christmas. Well, I guess it was 2 years ago, not this year, but. And yes, I will let him play Call of Duty. Yes, I will let him play Titanfall. No, I will not let him play Grand Theft Auto. But see, I'm a gamer, so I know more about what he can play. He's got friends whose parents buy them Grand Theft Auto 5, but they have no idea what's in the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of. So will you let your kid play that mission where you go to the airport in Modern Warfare 2 and shoot everybody?
Yes, because he knows the difference. He does. But see, it's how you raise your child. I mean, he knows the difference. You gotta
feed him sometimes,
I mean, he's been spending the night over at a friend's house, and they were playing Madden. He hates Madden, but he goes, I'm going to have a fun time doing this and playing it. with somebody. He knows I know it's fake. You know, when we play a game together, he knows it's not real. You know, it's part of the story. And you have to teach your kids that.
Are you afraid that now, since games are getting more real and real and real and real, they look really realistic nowadays? I mean, some games look fucking good. Do you feel like that's gonna change the way you let your kid play?
Well, I mean, my kid's already 11. I mean, how old's your daughter, right? Y'all?
She's little, man. She's 3, gonna be 3 the next month.
So, I mean, when are you going to let your daughter start playing it?
4.
She's already playing Titanfall with me, man. What are you talking about? Shit. No, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean, I ask you because you have older kids. That's why I'm wondering, when should I let my daughter play games?
It's hard. It's one of those things that
I could probably let her play some Dora the Explorer, fucking Magical Kingdom or some shit on the console or whatever on PC, and she might have fun with that. But when should I let her play more crazier games? I guess.
My son's 5th grade, 11. It's. I think I've made the right decision. He doesn't talk. He's not allowed to talk to people online. I worry about that more than the game he plays.
So when he gets into a lobby, you have him mute everybody on there, so they don't call him like.
No,
fag,
you can set it up. There's a way on the Xbox you can go into his profile and hook it to yours and do parental controls where he can only talk to his friends on his friends list, nobody else. And so I have to approve every friend he has on his friends list. So I mean, that's how I do that. So that's
an awesome feature. That's good that you brought that up because maybe some of our listeners have kids and they don't know about that feature.
Yeah.
All they have to do is tap spacebar a bunch of times, and then they'll completely bypass the parental controls.
I actually read that the other day. My son's not smart, so.
I mean, have to be that smart to press spacebar.
But what about you, Brink? What do you think? What do you think a kid should be at an age to play? Let's say a game like a shooting game. Let's say Battlefield or Titanfall. Okay. Games that are really, because I mean these games are popular, man. Every year Call of Duty blows up the TV with ads every 5 seconds. What do you think?
I will tell you, my 5-year-old right now is playing Happy Feet, like from the movie, the video game.
Yeah.
Which is a very innocent game. If I had to throw out a number for a game like Grand Theft Auto, for example,
yeah,
I think for that game specifically, like 15, 16.
I have to agree with you. But what about Call of Duty?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty,
that shooting game.
I would say 13, 14. I mean, look, dude, my nephew, they're teaching him sex ed. He's in the 5th grade.
Well, my son came home the other day and said, "Hey, Daddy, I've learned about masturbation today." And I'm like, "What? They're telling me about this at school? We have to stop." And he's 11 in 5th grade. I mean, and they're,
Well, that's the age. I mean, when did you guys learn about sex ed? I mean, I learned it in 5th grade.
I learned it in 8th grade.
I'm not trying to be dirty on here. I'm just saying what he's come home and told me.
Yeah, I mean, I understand completely, but my point is, a lot of gamers, and I see this a lot, I go to stores, dude, and I see people buying games for their kids because their kid is saying, "You know what, Dad, I want to play this game," and I see the game they want to play, and it's GTA 5 or some hardcore fucking game like Battlefield or Call of Duty or something, and they're always saying, "We want this game," and the parent just buys it for them. And the people at the store have to sell it to the parent because the parent's over 18 or whatever.
I won't do that. I won't just go into a store. I've gone into a store before when my son was younger, and he'd be like, "Oh, I want this." I said, "Caleb, that game is horrible. Get this game instead. You'll like it more." I try to push them towards the good games and what to do. I know, Imes and Rob don't have kids. What do you do with your kids if you did?
When you see kids in the public, with shit like that.
Yeah. Let them do whatever they want, man. They're not my kids.
My opinion on that is exactly what Hook said before. It's up to the parent, and the parent knows their kid the best. If the kid's mature enough to handle it, I don't see a problem with it. But if they're not, then it needs to be more controlled. I definitely don't think... I haven't enjoyed the times when I've been on GTA to hear this whiny 11-year-old voice in my earset, who has absolutely no idea what the game is about, and they start talking about, oh, I'm going to go over here and fuck up this person and rob his liquor store or whatever. And so I'm not sure that's a good thing. And particularly when he said his mum is just in the other room, so he can't talk too loudly, so she hears him playing it. That's bad parenting for me. The parents should know what the kid's doing. But at the end of the day, it's you can't. If it's available to the kid and he gets it, so be it. But it's up to the kid, up to the parents to control what's happening.
A child, if they want to play a game, they are going to get a hold of it.
Do you think it's going to be a bigger problem nowadays when we are moving into a digital age where everything's digital? You're not going to need a parent to go to the store and buy you a game. You could buy that shit on your console.
Yeah, but you're going to have a credit card, and where are you going to get a credit card?
That's true.
No. If you go,
hey, you got those prepaid cards.
Yeah,
it's not hard to get a credit card. Anyone can get a credit card now.
Yeah, but what I do is I take the iPad, I put my name on it, I put set up everything in my name, so it's always coming to me and letting me know.
It's smart parenting. There's not enough of that going on.
But, I mean, how many parents know how to do that? I mean, that's the question.
That's my question, because I always see it at the store, man. I go to the store and I see people, with their kids, and the kids asking, I want to play this game, and the people at the store telling the parent, you do know this game is rated mature, and the parent's like, oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I know my son. He's okay.
I play this fucking game. What is this, Call of Duty or whatever?
I went to the store.
There's worse stuff out there.
I went to the store yesterday and bought my son Titanfall for the 360. Now, do you think Titanfall is bad? Is a bad game? I mean,
no.
That a kid shouldn't play? I mean, but it's rated mature. I mean, it's just one of those things that I know my son. I know my son's mature enough. I know my son better than, how he'll act. He's not going to play, Grand Theft Auto where you can just run up and shoot anybody. I don't even think he played the Modern Warfare 3 where you go through the airport because he didn't start playing games till, Black Ops 2 was his first big game. But it's just, how do you parent your child? You have to teach them. I grew up playing everything. I played Mortal Kombat. I remember the code for my Sega, ABACABB, to put in the blood. I didn't grow up and murder people. It's just how you parent.
Yeah. And like Titanfall's a little bit different. Titanfall's based on like this fictional world, man.
It's fantasy.
Games like Call of Duty though are based in reality. They're based on soldiers, on tanks, and real fucking people you're shooting. You're shooting like a person.
Yeah. Like
a soldier. You're shooting another soldier, a Taliban or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
It's a difference. Even like playing Halo. You play Halo, you can't jump 30 feet in the air. You're fucking doing all that shit.
And the blood is neon colored and stuff.
Yeah, what I think the problem is parents letting their kids get on consoles and playing online and having the chat. Like that's why I think you made a good choice, Hook. Mm-hmm. Letting your kid not being able to access chat, because chat is where shit gets really bad. People say mean things to those kids out there, and those kids, they don't know better.
Yeah, there's a lot of racism, even if it's real. It's not like that. That's how they really feel. But any word you could say, the worst words you could say, are going to be said on multiplayer online games.
He's going to hear the worst words you can say at school by his friends. It doesn't matter if he plays.
But where are his friends learning these words from? Their parents are not teaching them this shit. Probably. Yeah, but it's most likely they get online, they play these games. They're learning all these words.
You heard a bad word when you were a kid. I'm they didn't have this stuff. I heard it from school from my friends. They would come in and be like, "Hey, say this word,"
Yeah.
You're going to learn it
sneak off together and just go out in the field and say cuss words and stuff.
I double dog dare you to say this to the
teacher. But be giggling and stuff.
It's called being a parent and doing what's right for your child.
So all right. As long as they're robbing liquor stores and beating hookers, then it's okay.
It's all good.
Okay, we got that cleared up.
Well, it's just a topic that I wanted to bring up for a quick second and discuss with you guys, because you guys are parents, and you could get some input on that kind of stuff.
It's all subjective. Each kid needs to be treated a little bit differently. And you just have to be smart as a parent and know your kid and know what's out there, and it's not easy. Everybody makes mistakes, so we all know that.
Parenting's hard today. I don't envy you guys at all who have to bring up a kid in today's world. It's a lot different to how most of us were brought up. Things were a lot
technology,
different.
Man. Think about internet. Kids, nowadays, every kid has access to the internet, no matter what.
When I go to work, I have a couple of people that I work with, and they have teenage kids, and they tell me their stories about, they're finding out about sex and all that sort of stuff now. It's like, fuck that, man. I'm glad I just got dogs. They just do what I'm telling them to do.
Most of the time.
My dogs always do what I tell them to do.
Okay.
But I don't envy you guys who have kids today, and not something I want to do.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Right, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
So what's up?
Good for you. All right, guys. Let's talk news here. Let's talk Titanfall. Titanfall has announced a new modes and DLC coming out next month. DLC is the first DLC for Titanfall. It's gonna have, what is it gonna have, guys? Tell me. I mean,
there's supposed
maps,
to be
bro.
3 new maps. Also, you can customize your Titan.
Wait. Did you say 3 new maps?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Tree.
3, but that's it.
Tree.
Isn't standard like multiplayer shooting games supposed to have 4 maps like Call of Duty?
Yeah, but they're bringing hashtags to Titanfall. You can find your friends through hashtags. That's like a whole new map.
Wait, whoa.
Whoa.
Wait. This is revolutionary right here. They're bringing hashtags onto the Xbox One
to find private games. Yeah, hashtags.
Define this shit for me. Hashtags.
Tell
me how this works. And you're gonna find a game with the wiener dog in it?
You're gonna hashtag wiener dog, find a game with some guy who you like.
So people can get on Xbox One and say, hashtag Jesus Walks a Lot. We're gonna play with this fucker right now, and they're gonna find me.
If you are in a private match, yes, sir.
Oh, only private matches.
Only private matches, yes.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, what it says is also you'll be able to meet up with new Titanfall players by using identical hashtags. So maybe you're right. We get on Facebook and we say hashtag Jesus Walks a Lot, and everyone types that in and we connect. I'm not sure. Actually, there's not a lot of info on it.
Then what the fuck's the point of announcing it if they're not going to give info on it?
It just seemed cool. We're throwing some hashtags in our game, so we're cool.
Hashtag Titanfall.
Do you guys think Call of Duty's going to come out with this shit this year? Yo, we got mechs and hashtags. We revolutionized this shit.
Right.
You think they're going to announce that? Underwater mech warfare with hashtags?
It could be cool, I guess.
It'll be as good as Battle SWAT, but it'll be good.
What if Call of Duty comes out with hashtags for the clans? You fight a clan. Hashtag that clan.
Everyone's moving towards hashtags for some reason. So.
I don't even know.
I don't get that.
Do you guys think it's good?
I think it's dumb. What the fuck does hashtag got to do with gaming?
Well, you know what?
You don't know.
Twitter, dude. Twitter hashtag. By the way, hashtag us over at Horrible Gamers Podcast.
Come join us.
Anyways,
we've only got one
but I think it's me.
Fuck, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I seen all those posts. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy posting about? Talking to me and shit.
You know what else
they're
adding?
What are they adding?
Customizable Titans, which could be your own emblem creator, which could be lots of Titans running around with pictures of penises and naked chicks.
So you're saying a lot of people are going to get banned in the next month?
Yeah, I mean, Black Ops, dude, every other person online had a penis as their emblem.
You know what?
They spent all day making this, like, HD penis with, like, squares. Like,
I hated the swastikas, man. I hated when they made those Nazi flags. Oh, that shit used to...
Or the penis swastikas.
A swastika and a penis, like, together. Like,
there's a swastika made of penises.
That's the worst.
Fading boobies in the background.
When they made those fucking Hitler flags and shit, I was like, God, what is this shit? Dude, why do people make this?
That's the world we live in, man.
If they only took that creativity and put it towards something useful, they could be the ones who run this shit in 10 years, man. Yeah. But they're making penis swastikas.
But seriously though, even just decals would be a step forward. for Titanfall. I mean, just a little something to spice it up is cool with me. Just to make my Titans distinguishable from everybody else's. Like I like customizing shit. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
You know who had that? The what's that game called? Assassin's Creed Multiplayer had decals. You think they're going to be pre-made decals or decals you can make yourself?
They will probably be pre-made. I mean, they might completely rip off the emblem creator for Call of Duty. I mean, it's Infinity War, but I think Treyarch are the ones who really pioneered that anyway. So who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I would rather go for a customizable paint job. Just have
hot rod
red paint job on your Titan. Yeah, just have a hot pink Titan just rolling around and destroying shit, man.
Right.
Neon orange, neon blue. I mean, why not?
Well, that'd be pretty cool, man.
What if it's a little decal on the arm, a little patch?
That's stupid.
You can only no. It's on the back of the head in that little area where you have to rip the duct tape off. That Big was talking about. You rip the duct tape off, you pull that little thing off the top of the head, and there's a little emblem in there, and it's the only person who gets to see it. Yeah, who knows? They could do anything with it.
Should we talk about the patch that was already just released recently?
Yeah, actually, there was a patch released. And what does it fix? It fixes parties, I guess?
Apparently in the multiplayer menu, you can press left trigger now, and it will instantly snap in party. So you don't have to say Xbox snap or do it with your controller, you know. So
Is it faster than the Xbox snap party?
I actually was playing with Soundz the other day, and I kept hitting my left trigger, and it kept pulling up my party. And I was like, why does it keep pulling up my party? You know? So, I mean, it was pretty fast. I didn't enjoy... just always pulling that up.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I had my buddy over here the other day while I was playing, and I was handing him the controller, and the party kept popping up, and I had unsnap, Xbox unsnap, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? It just, literally 10 times I had to say Xbox unsnap. Now that you said that makes sense. He was probably just accidentally hitting that trigger. So thank you, man. Actually, we do learn something on this podcast.
And I think the color changes are a nice addition as well. Like now you can easily distinguish everybody who's in your party, and you can your Titan I think is going to be green as well, so you can easily see it. Because I don't know about you, but games like that, I'm constantly looking over at the mini map just to see where everybody's at. You know?
Yes.
It's just something they should have had from the beginning, like Call of Duty, man. I think Call of Duty does that too, doesn't it? Make your party green or something like that, or blue.
I think so.
Yeah.
I know Battlefield has a ton of features like that for people who are colorblind. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's all cool.
That's
awesome.
Saw the private, right, where you can get 12 people in and just play on both sides. Is that true?
Private match, yeah.
Yeah. I want to do that, actually, for the community on Horrible Gamers. If you guys are listening right now, if we could all team up, and you guys want to play with us, we can all get on Titanfall one day, You guys can play against us or with us.
Yeah, that's cool.
Have a go at it, man. That'd be pretty awesome, I think.
So now, even if we lose, at least somebody on our team is winning, technically.
The only problem with that is that you don't get XP for ranking up or challenges.
All right, talk about challenges. What do you think about the Goosehead challenge, the 50 to 5?
Oh man, I'm loving that. I was dreading the day that I got to that generation and had to fucking do that challenge. And I still do. 5 of those kills are hard, man. I don't even have one in the whole time I've been playing Titanfall.
If y'all don't know, the Goosehead challenge is you have to shoot, it was 50, now 5 people as they're ejecting out of their Titan.
But imagine being somebody who grinded away. I mean, they're sweating and bleeding and crying, and their wives divorced them. The whole family left them. They're shitting themselves, and they finally unlocked that Goosehead challenge. The next day, a news article reduced it from 50 to 5. I mean, how would you feel about that?
Oh man, I'd be pissed.
Yeah,
I was watching someone.
I'm assuming that those people are either boosting. A lot of them boosted it. They told their friend, "Hey, get in this game lobby," and just join them randomly and try to be on the other team. When their team was full. But I don't know. It's really hard
to. That would be hard to even boost that one.
Respawn actually said that they're going to give those people who actually grinded and got the 50 a special patch or something, some special recognition for actually doing 50.
Oh, really?
A car T-shirt. That's what
they should give them some free deals.
They should. No, they should give him some patch. I did 50. That's what they should say.
I did 50.
Just
a 5
Why
euro.
not? I did 50. That's all I have to say, man.
Yeah, I did 50.
Would that be a hashtag?
I did 50.
Hashtag I did 50. Hashtag again.
Yeah.
Why not? Man? That should have worked out.
How about some new weapons? Why did they not announce some new weapons? Give us some more shit, man.
Did they not announce any new weapons or titans on this DLC? I haven't read about it. I just know that it's DLC.
Just new maps. That's it.
No weapons. So all we're really getting is 3 maps and a stupid little emblem you can probably put on your Titan.
We're getting 3 maps and
how is this?
penises.
I want to know how this is considered a DLC that should be worth for the season pass, guys. I mean, Call of Duty gives us, Call of Duty, ever since, was it Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2, they've been giving us weapons and 4 brand new multiplayer maps. And Titanfall gets away with giving away 3 maps and a little emblem.
Does that 4 maps, does that include like the zombie mode, whatever it's called?
It's usually 3 plus 1, right? Or is it 4 plus 1?
Usually 3 plus 1.
The season pass was $25, man. I mean, it's dirt cheap compared to the $50 I spent for Battlefield 4. I'm not expecting too much, but I'm sure over the next couple of years they'll be rolling it out.
Yeah, but how many maps did Titanfall come with? What, 13?
15, I thought.
13, 15? 16
maps.
How many maps does Call of Duty usually come with? 7?
9.
About 16.
About 13.
At least
9?
Between 1 and 20, somewhere.
No, isn't it like, was it?
Call of Duty
wasn't there like 9 or 10 maps for what was the last one? Ghost? How much was that one?
Shit, like 6, 7 maps, man. Has to be it.
No way. No way.
That's way. At least that's what it has you play. I mean.
Yeah. It's coming with, what, 3 new maps?
No. Okay, the reason Titanfall has all these fucking maps that you guys are saying is because they switch them up. That's all they fucking do from when you're playing Attrition or Hardpoint or Last Titan Standing or the campaign and the regular modes. They switch them up a little bit. That's the only difference.
But how many maps do you really want? I mean, I have to sit here and
learn a map. 4 maps.
I want 100
on my DLC, man. I want 4 maps on my DLC. That's what I fucking want.
Good.
Why not? Why couldn't they do 4 maps on the DLC and take away the decals? Give me a customized paint for my Titan.
Yeah, the very first DLC should have been 4 new maps, 4 new weapons, and customizable Titans. All of it.
I do that right there. Fuck
Bam.
that right there. Damn.
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 You should go work for them, man.
Enough said.
That's it.
Go work for those guys. That's it.
Screw you guys. I'm going to Respawn.
Hold on, man. I'm on their site right now. I'm filling you out an application. How do you spell your last name?
Email him your resume real quick.
It's Eternity.
Oh, man.
Eternity.
That's crazy. What else has been going on in the gaming world? I heard that Civilization is coming out with a new game.
Yeah, which is Beyond Earth, I think.
Yeah, it's space in the future, man.
I haven't really played those games, but my roommate plays it, and he liked Civilization 5. I mean,
wow,
but it's not coming out for consoles. I believe it's on the Linux, Mac, and PC.
That's what I hate about it. Oh, that game is such a wonderful game. Why couldn't they make a game like that, just like Civilization Revolution? That game is fun, man. It was for 360 and PS3, I think.
Yeah, it was just free, too, for 360.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't it? Like the games were gold a few months ago or something like that?
Last month, I believe.
There you go, man. I hope you guys picked that up. Played it?
Yeah,
I did pick it up. Didn't play
If I
it.
ever develop insomnia and need to go to sleep real bad, I'll play some Civilization.
Oh, man, you don't know what you're missing out on. That game is really fun. That game is fun as fuck.
Are those like real-time strategy games, pretty much?
Yeah, they're strategy games. You have a country, you build it up, build new cities, take over other countries.
The only country I want to build up is America. America!
You can. You pick like a leader of a certain country. So they have like Cleopatra runs Egypt. Some fucking Kim Jong-un runs North Korea. I don't know. I don't even think North Korea's in there. And Abraham Lincoln is like the leader, or George Washington for USA or something like that. So you pick a leader and then you run with it. You make a country.
Rob, did you play any Civ games?
Yeah, man. You play any Civ games?
I played the hell out of the very original Civ game, and I have played Revolution as well, but for me, nothing's compared to the original, so I haven't really played a lot more since then, but I enjoy the games. Sorry, I just got something on my face. But if it comes out, I'll play it, but not on PC. My PC can barely run Excel. It's not going to play a fucking game like that.
You'd be surprised, man. I had a little Mac Mini that could run
I would be
Civ
surprised.
5, dude.
No, my PC can't. It's not worth it.
I remember you talking about what your PC played Halo 1 once, or who was that?
That was Brink. Yeah.
Oh, was it Brink?
Oh yeah, they ran it like a champ, buddy. That was like a year ago.
Did you beat the game in that one time
No, because all I have is the trackpad, and I don't have the keyboard and mouse for it. Well, the built-in keyboard, but all it has is the trackpad and the 2 buttons, for the mouse. Yeah, man, playing the FPS with that is a nightmare.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a PC gamer though, so don't judge me.
So none of you guys play on PC?
I don't have a PC. I mean,
what the fuck are you Skyping on right now?
I'm lucky by this laptop that I had to wipe everything off of to just run Skype.
You had to wipe all the porn off of it. Freaking
it's cool, man. All those porn sites. That's
too many.
Like Planet Anal and stuff.
My wife has a Mac, but she won't let me touch the Mac.
Captain Hook, no.
She won't let you touch your Mac.
But I mean, why play on a PC when there's a console to play on? I put a game in, it runs. Don't matter what it is. To
be honest, I wish I had a PC that would run games, and I wish I knew how to upgrade all the stuff you need when games come out.
I wish you didn't, man, because you're the one who has 2 consoles, and you cover the PS4 stuff for us. No, honestly, dude, because I love console gaming. I just love being able to put a game into my console and not having to worry about the drivers, the graphics card, the fucking RAM, all that shit, That's what I love about console
gaming. They say
gaming.
that these days it's not like that anymore. I mean, I wouldn't know, but
I would say bullshit, dude, because every time a new game comes out, it comes out with the fucking spec sheet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't have $2,000 to buy a good PC to run stuff when I can buy a $300 or $400 console.
Have you seen the videos of budget PCs that are meant to be on par, like with the Xbox and PS4, and they actually outperform them a little bit for the same price, maybe even a little bit less? So that argument, I mean, even though I'm a console gamer myself, I've never owned a gaming PC, but I just have to throw that out there.
Well, look at
the
Steam boxes that are coming out. I mean, they're still $1,000, $2,000 if you get the Alienware one. I mean, is that worth that when I can't play everything on it? Only that's what's on Steam.
Once your Steam machine becomes, once your PC becomes obsolete, man, you can't play shit on it.
Yeah.
Look at Rob. He can't play new games.
Yeah, but I couldn't play games on it when I bought it, so.
You can play Halo 1.
No,
play Solitaire.
So that matters.
Solitaire.
Brink good?
I never bought my PC for gaming. I've always had a console.
I could guarantee you guys can play one game on your PC right now. You guys should go buy it. It's an awesome game. Minecraft.
Oh, God.
Don't even get me started on Minecraft. I hate that stuff. My son.
Wait till it comes out for Xbox One for $40 because there's nothing else to buy.
But I won't ever play. I don't understand it. I guess I'm too old. I don't understand Minecraft.
You build things with blocks, dude?
It's called Legos. If I want to build shit with
Digital
blocks,
Legos,
I'd buy some Legos. That's what I would do. At least.
Do you have mines with Legos?
Mines?
Oh, yeah. You just got served.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Mojang just paid me like $2 million to say that.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Hey, Ives.
Yes.
Getting my paycheck.
What's new in the PS4 world, man? Like, what do they got in the game store
what do you
now?
guys, what do you guys got coming out for the PS4 that we don't have on the Xbox?
I don't think there's much for, I think right now everything's coming out on both consoles. Besides Infamous, it seems like anything that's going to come out for a little bit is going to be on both consoles. You're going to have to wait for the exclusives to start to work themselves into the system.
Did you play Killzone? Did you play Warface? Did you play, what's that other exclusive?
Warface is on Xbox.
Oh, not Warframe.
Warframe.
The little spaceship shooter, whatever that's called.
Play GC Universe Online. That's okay. I know a lot of people like it, but I just wasn't feeling it.
Well, I said the game earlier, Towerfall. Have you played that?
No, I haven't played Towerfall.
But
that's more of a couch co-op game, and I have no one to play games with. I want to get on Craigslist, and I need someone to play Towerfall with. Come over. Yeah, I know that's more of a two-player in-person type of game.
So, Iams, I got a question. You got a PS4, right? And you can watch all the streams that happen on PlayStation 4, from Twitch and all that shit.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of articles lately from Kotaku and other gaming websites saying that there's a lot of people having sex with the PlayStation camera and streaming it. Is this true? Have you come across any of this shit?
Just because I have a PS4 doesn't mean I'm having sex on camera, man.
No. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying have you come across these streams?
No, I've heard that Playroom and a lot that Playroom where the cameras got you on the camera and you got the little robots and you're.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad shit about that.
Oh,
is
robots?
this true?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like an AR game. You're sitting wherever you are with the camera and you have robots. When you look at the TV at the camera, you got robots in there. You can smack them around, move them, and.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Draw like a beach ball and just send it to your PS4 and it'll pop up on your screen. Then you can bounce that around.
Is it 1080p?
It's 1480p.
Is it 60 FPS?
I have no idea.
Okay, so y'all were talking about the FPSs. Well, my son just got the Titanfall for the 360. Do you know that you can actually go in there and set it at 30 frames per second?
Oh, so you could downgrade it and set it.
Yeah, so that's
30 FPS.
Well, I heard that the 360 runs at between 30 and was it 30 and 45?
Yeah, but you can set it where it's just going to run just at 30, so there's none of that hiccuping like we see on the Xbox One.
Yeah, that screen tearing and stuff.
Yeah. So there's actually a hidden. I've gone in there and done it on his, so it always looks smooth.
Why can't we do it on the Xbox One? The cloud.
The cloud.
I think why can't we have some sort of little option to lock it at 30 FPS? That screen tearing actually drives me kind of nuts. Like some days it doesn't bother me, but other days it's all I can see, and I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. How have they not fixed this shit?
Yeah, like when you jump out of your ship in the beginning, when you all jump out, the very beginning of the match when you're falling, it's just screen tear.
If I could lock it at 30 FPS, I might do it just to get rid of that, and it would probably still feel good. I mean, I remember back in the day, I don't know if it was like Modern Warfare 2, it was one of those games, but they were advertising 30 FPS, like lock 30 FPS, like it was the shit, and nowadays people are like, put 30 FPS, I would not play that.
Yeah. Can any of y'all tell a difference between 30 and 60?
Yes.
FPS?
Yeah, you could. I mean, when you're playing games like Call of Duty, you can definitely tell a difference. It's just the way the guns move, the way it looks. I mean, you play Battlefield 4 from the 360 and the Xbox One, you see, or even from Battlefield 4 to Battlefield 3, you see a big difference in the way the guns are, and the way you pull up your guns, and the way it's just the smoothness of it. Everything looks so much better.
You know what runs really good is Plants vs. Zombies on the Xbox One.
Is that good?
It runs really smooth all the time.
Is anybody playing that still?
No, I played it for 4 days. It was fun.
All right.
Those 4 days, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun, and then I forgot I owned it.
So you spent $40 for 4 days? Is that what you're telling me?
$10 a day, man. I can't even do that at the movie theater.
That's true, I guess.
I mean, plus I get that Best Buy discount, so it was really $32.
Games for gold, buddy. 8 years from now, I'll be playing that game.
Next year. Dude, it was fun.
What do you think that the first game for gold for Xbox One will be?
That local cycle.
Max Curse of Brotherhood.
Rob?
You think Max?
Yeah.
Max was a good game, man. I really like that game.
Strider.
Garbage.
I think it'll be good. I think that new guy, what's his name, Spencer, I think he is moving things forward for Microsoft. I think he'll undo a lot of the damage that's been done in the last year because he's focused on the right thing.
What if they release Rise as a game with gold?
Already had it, already played it.
I've already played it and beat it.
I think that's a good idea.
What? You think people will not jump on that?
I think it's going to be Spartan Assault. A Spartan Assault is going to be the first games for gold on the...
I'm over that game myself, but some people love it.
Spartan Assault? I never played it. It looks like...
It's pretty fun to play on my phone, but like it feels like a mobile game. It doesn't feel like I should be playing it on my console.
Isn't it like $15 on the console?
10 now. It dropped. Price dropped.
Well, because nobody's buying this shit. What the fuck?
Yep. Free. Should be free, huh?
It's like that Angry Birds. I can't believe they released that shit for $40 on the console.
That's incredible.
That's just a fucking cash grab.
Next thing you know, it'll be Candy Crush, $40.
Yeah. Have you guys seen that news about Watch Dogs releasing 1080p on the PS4, but they're not sure or they're not locked in?
It's not going to make a difference.
It'll be 720p on the Xbox.
You think so, or you think it'll be 900p?
900.
900?
Yeah,
I think 900.
It's not going to make a difference. I mean, unless you have an over.
Why is it not going to make a difference? What about you, Iams? I mean, I want to know this. Why do people care so much about these Ps? Because all these gaming websites, they jump on this shit, man. They jump on this like it's nothing else, like the end of the world.
Okay, I had Call of Duty Ghost on the PS4. I didn't have any friends on my friends list that play it because most of my friends I play with are on the Xbox One, so I sold that version and I got the Xbox One version. You could tell a difference between the two versions because I played on the PS4 for a couple weeks, and then when I traded and went to the Xbox, you can tell a difference in the resolution. Now, for instance, like if I never played the PS4 version, I wouldn't know the difference. To be honest with you, I mean, but if you play both games, you could tell the difference. And
how big's your TV?
50-inch LED.
1080p.
I sit approximately 5 feet from it. So, I mean, it all depends. That does depend on how far you're sitting back from it, because if you sit the proper distance.
So me, I sit from my TV, like, literally, like, 1, 2, 3 feet away. This is how far I am from my TV right now. Actually, I'm looking at you guys on my TV, because I have the HDMI wire connected to my laptop. And this is how far I game on my TV, dude. Am I missing out on something? Should I sit farther back?
Yeah, if you sit further back. Actually, if you go online and just search the proper sitting distance from what size of a TV you have, you can. Yeah, if you sit further back, you're not going to see as much jagged edges.
What I will say, if you're seeing me and Brink in full HD, fuck, you're a lucky man.
That is true.
You guys are 1080p right now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I'm jealous.
Calibrate your TV, man. That makes a huge difference. Same.
I have done that. I've done that more than once now. I've done it like 3 times already.
Does the Xbox have its own built-in one?
No, you can go on the Xbox settings and actually go to calibrate HD TV.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you the settings to put on your TV to make it look better.
Okay. Hey, can I say 2 random off-topic things? Because I got my Xbox One fired up right now, and I have 2 things to say. The first thing is there are more Lego games than anything else in the store right now, which is ridiculous.
On the Xbox?
On the Xbox, yes. There's Lego The Hobbit, the movie, Lego the movie game, and then the Lego Marvel Action Heroes game, which is crazy. And the second,
I actually want to play those.
The second thing is they need more gamer picks because there's just not enough of them.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. But the thing is, I don't see people using their avatar as much as they did on the 360, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, because there's the avatar. I don't even know why they threw the avatar in Xbox One. It's in there, but it's all buried.
Because
and
of the Wii?
The gamer pics look dope, though. They just need more of them.
Yeah, there is a lot of really cool pictures in there.
But the only reason we have avatars is because of the Wii.
Yeah, probably.
Why is the Wii have like avatars now? Oh, they do have those little avatars.
Me, yeah. And everybody was all about that, and that's why they brought it to the 360.
No matter what I do, my avatar still looks dumb as hell. Like, there's nothing I can do to make it not look dumb as hell.
Well, it looks like you, so that makes sense.
If I look like Optimus Prime, dude, you have your wife get all up on this.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Shit.
You enjoyed that way too much.
Not everybody can be this sexy, so if you're jealous, I understand.
I am so jealous.
You know, dude, with you guys, I feel like we could do like a 6-hour podcast. No one would listen to the 6th hour, but I feel like we could just go forever.
I do, man, and I do, and I don't know. It's crazy. So anything else that happened at PAX that you guys want to talk about? Any announcements from anybody?
I think over the next couple of days we'll see a little bit more.
So? Isn't it over today?
Yeah, it's over tomorrow, I think.
I think over the next couple of days we're not going to see very much more.
Nah, everyone's holding out for E3, I think.
PAX is always pretty quiet. So.
PAX is for the public to get in there and just put their hands on new stuff.
Yeah,
what do you think about that Charles Fusion being $40 for a physical copy and comes with the season pass and $20 for a digital copy? Do you think they should have made it $20 also for the physical copy without a season pass?
I don't know. That's a good way to, for the people who want the physical copy, which I think it's a lot of people still. They're forced into getting that season pass, so they might do it. To be honest, I think that's what it is. If I was to buy that game, I have it in my GameFly cube. But if I was to buy it, I would go for the physical copy, and I'd be forced to do the season pass.
Do you think so? If I want to buy a game that I know I'm going to play just once in a while, throw it in, whatever, why would I want a season pass?
That's true. That means you go digital. You just buy digital. So then it's pushing you towards the buying digital so they win.
What if you're not a digital person? You're a person that wants to trade your games in.
Well, then you're buying the full price and getting the season pass. You can sell the season pass on Craigslist for $15, and then you actually get the game for $25. There you go.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man.
I have no way to answer that question, man. I think it's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question. Also, Harmonix over at this PAX thing, they said they have new plans for reviving Rock Band and Dance Central.
Oh, that's right. Is anybody interested in Rock Band? I know a couple people are, but...
Are they the ones doing Fantasia?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, I heard
Fantasia game, because that game looks badass. That looks like the first game that's going to make you want to have a Kinect.
I don't know. If there's Dance Central on Xbox One, I'm like all about Twitch. I'm going to be like, dancing up in it.
Okay, I'm officially a Twitch addict.
Damn, man, we're going to have to watch you live.
But yeah. I mean,
all right. So what are you guys going to be gaming this week for the community to actually we're up to 52 members, guys. We're over 50 in less than a week. That is a big achievement, I think, for us. We started this podcast a week ago, and a few days before that, we didn't think we could do this, and we've come together now, and we've made episode 2, and we're up to 52 members. It's just a lot of people in a week, man.
Most of them, I got 50 people in my family, so I mean, are the 2 other people that are actually listening to it.
We appreciate the 2 people who actually download. Well, actually, Rob, you have any updates on, can you track the downloads or anything like that?
Yeah, I should be able to this week. All going well. Setting up the statistics as being a part of the issue that I've had this week, but hope to be able to. But then we can't really. We don't Well, we can monitor it through iTunes as well. So, we're out there. I will hopefully have some stats next week.
Okay, so get the word of mouth out and deal with our structureless podcast for now. We will just be more professional over time. Actually, this is a lot of fun. I just like to talk to you guys. You guys are fun dudes just to hang out with, So I figure we're podcasting half the time.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I mean, we could go to a structured podcast and become all rigid, and just go straight down the line.
Nope.
And talking about random, the specific stuff like news. But I prefer just talking with topics, that we come up with on the show as we just go along with it. Because I feel like we can actually just talk about them.
The first week, that's what we get from the community. It was, should we have this? And everybody's like, no, just talk about random stuff and just go with it.
This group of people cannot be structured, but that's kind of what's beautiful about it. That's why it's awesome.
Not even if we wanted to, right?
It would be terrible. I'm just saying that right now. It would be terrible. And you guys,
if we were structured, this podcast would be very boring. We wouldn't be talking about shit. It would be a very boring podcast, and I like the way it's going right now. And I know our community likes the way it's going, and I hope we get more feedback from them. And like I'm saying, we're open to feedback, guys. If you think we fucking suck, if you think we're garbage, and you think we should stop this, let us know, and we'll try to make some changes if we want to.
We're gonna work on getting on Twitch too. We're all new to this. We're just getting going with this whole thing. So just give us time to get things sorted out and get the logistics.
Yep. So what are you guys going to be playing this week so the community can catch you playing these games?
You know what? Hey, let me go over some releases for next week. So let's get that out of the way. Okay. So there's a couple of games I'm not really too familiar about, but Max Curse of the Brotherhood is actually coming to PC next week. War of the Vikings is coming to PC. There's 2014 Brazil coming to PS3. Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars, that's coming to 3DS and Vita.
Yes!
Ethan Meteor Hunter is coming to the Vita. It's for you, Brink. Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn is coming to the PS4, so if you guys want your MMO on the PS4 and you want to pay that extra money every month, I say jump in on it. And Trials Fusion is coming on everything. 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4. I think the PC is coming out next week, or it might have been pushed back a week. I'm not sure. I got two things on that. And there's actually a final Borderlands 2 DLC, Sir Hammerlock versus the Son of Cromarox.
That's for you, Jesus.
$3.
Are you guys do you guys plan on buying that Trials game coming out?
It's in my game fly queue. I'll rent it. Check it out.
I played the first Trials. It's okay. I'm not very good at those games, so it's
I find it awkward. But
I'm not a big fan of those games, but oh well, I'll try it.
So nobody's down for it, but they might try it.
It's pretty standard. Look at pictures of it.
There's nothing else to really play, man. I mean, we got Titanfall.
Titanfall. How long have we talked about Titanfall?
That's what I hate about this, man. We talk about Titanfall every week like it's this fucking awesome game, but we're all getting burned out on it, and I am. I really am. I'm getting to the point where I'm not really enjoying that game. When every time I play it, I'm like, well, I'm just playing this, whatever.
Still gonna play it later.
Actually, tonight, and actually this whole week, I plan to play a little bit more Tomb Raider multiplayer and Battlefield. If anybody wants to jump on that with me, go ahead and add me or send me a message on Xbox Live, Jesus Walks a Lot. And,
Battlefield, man.
Hey, we still got to do that Megalodon thing, man. Get
fucking
shit.
All right.
Xbox record that, man. We're going to do that tonight.
Damn right.
So, everybody want to call out, wrap this up?
Yeah, I think we should. I hope the listeners, subscribe to us on iTunes, subscribe to us on your podcast feed. We're up on Stitcher Radio. We're up on YouTube. You guys want to subscribe to us on that? You guys want to follow us on Twitter at Horrible Gamers Podcast, and Get on us on Facebook at Horrible Gamers Podcast as well. You can find me on Xbox Live, Jesus Walks a Lot, on Twitch, Jesus Walks a Lot. On Twitter, you can find me at JWA on Xbox Live, because someone else took Jesus Walks a Lot on there. That's some bullshit.
Beat their ass.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a chick.
Captain Hook, CPTN, space Hook on Xbox Live. You can find me on Twitter at Captain Hook, no space, CPTN Hook. 13 on Twitter, same thing. Look me up. Again, shout out to my friend Bobby Hooks for doing the...
Bobby Hooks.
Bobby Hicks. He gets all the credit for the music.
Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
But yeah, look me up. I'm always on Titanfall right now, but pretty much always on the weekend.
We paid Bobby a good amount of money for that song.
Hey, it's a good catchy song. Hey, you can find me. Look for me on Facebook, Sean Fuller, or They Call Me Imes on Xbox and PlayStation. And yeah, please get into our Facebook group. Join just to say hi. We'll say hi back, definitely. So, and if you have any questions you want read on here, we'll do the best we can.
Also, to our community, if you guys have any topics you guys want us to talk about, specifically a certain thing you guys want us to talk about, let us know and we'll talk about those things.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah. Find us on Twitter as well for, where are we? Horrible Gamers Podcast, I think. No, just Horrible Gamers on Twitter. That's where I am. I'm mostly the person tweeting out through there. You can find me on Xbox, TyrannNZ. Otherwise, just hit us up through the Facebook group, as everyone's mentioned, and the website. No, the website's not that complete right yet, but it will be.
I just want to say thank you to you guys for letting me to be a part of this. It's been a blast. Super excited about the future, where things go. You can find me on Xbox Live, Brink of Eternity, and thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it, and we hope to catch you next week.
Good job, guys.
Right.